Allah Ta'ala wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all the participants for our today's program. So before we start our program today, let's recite Al-Fatihah to open. Okay, terima kasih kepada semua peserta yang join kita punya program pada hari ini. Hari ini adalah merupakan kita ada foreigner tak kat sini? Ada je. Today we are going to have our 7th webinar organized by ICC. So today we are going to have Dr. Zuraida from AHIPS. We're going to talk about product and branding. Product and branding topic lah. So without further ado, I'll invite Dr. Zuraida to continue with our program. So to you, Dr. Zuraida.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. Hi, and a very good morning. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma aftah lana himmataka wa syarana min haza'inuka ya arhamar rahim. Okay. Okay, I'm Zuraida. Okay, how are you today, this morning? I hope that everyone is doing good over there, right? Keeping well despite the raging pandemic. Okay, I'll try my best to share with you today a little bit about branding, okay, and marketing. Can all of you hear my voice clearly? Can you give me a thumbs up if everything is all right at your end? Okay, all right. Thank you for those who comment this morning. Okay, to listen to my sharing today. It's a two-way street that I'm able to share with you something. At the end of the day, I also would like to listen to you and share whatever you have, and I would like to listen to your sharing as well. Okay, so I hope this will be a two-way communication, somehow like a discussion. So kalau boleh kita buat santai lah but I was told that this session need to be delivered in English, right? So I'll try my best. Okay, Siti, saya punya slide tu at your end dah slideshow ke belum?
Belum, Doktor.
Belum, okay. Tu nak confirm. Okay. Okay. Okay, product, marketing and branding. Okay, if I am talking too fast, okay kan, kadang-kadang cepat excited kan. So please stop me and please help me to control my pace. Let's say laju sangat ke kan. Okay, firstly, what is marketing? What is marketing? So, being a lecturer in marketing for a few years already lah kan. There are a lot of things, there are a lot of definitions how we define marketing. Okay, boleh tak? Can I ask some of you? Kalau boleh tulis dekat chat ke on your mic ke, and let me get a little glimpse of your mindset this morning. What do you understand by the word marketing? Sama-sama boleh try. Promotion, okay, Rashid, promotion. What else? Attempt to sell something to you. Promote our product, okay, good. Profit. So I love all these keywords. Showcase, very good. Fitri, thank you. Selling, 5P. Wow, 5P. Okay, apa tu 5P Okay, reaching to the customer, very good. Tak payahlah kita buat session ni, semua dah expert ni nampaknya kan. Okay, thank you Dr. Nazri, very good. Okay, betul. Semua tu betul, correct. Spot on Okay, market dulu kita define. Opportunities. Basically, if you want to start a business or if you want to come up with a product or service, you have to ask yourself, ada market tak? Whether there's a market or not. So what is market? Okay, as I said, there are a lot of definitions on market but these are one of my favorites. Okay, Prof Sharin ke tu? Okay, Sharin, to introduce product Okay. Yes, opportunities that have been identified for a business, and normally this market consists of sellers and buyers. Okay, without sellers and buyers, then there's no market. Market ni dia kena exist kalau ada two-way street, seller and buyer. Therefore, marketing is a network of trading activities. So whatever you said at the chat tu semua betul. Semua betul. Kalau if in your mindset, okay, marketing is your only answer, then you may be wrong. The answer to the what is marketing is all of the above. All yang kawan-kawan kita share dekat chat tu, all. Okay, dia bukan salah satu, bukan. Everything, because it's actually a network of trading activities. Banyak activities yang terkandung di dalam marketing. That is why, okay, a company, an organisation, okay, dia mesti ada at least marketing division atau marketing department. Mesti. Okay, sebab there are a lot of activities that are interrelated or intertwined in that particular business that need the attention of marketeers ataupun marketing lah. Okay, so yes, what we want to do is we would like to deliver products untuk apa? Okay, to meet consumer needs, wants and demands. And at the end of the day, what marketing do is actually to give value, share value, exchange value, okay, in order to receive value in return. So kalau cakap marketing ni ala jual barang je, promote barang je, boleh but not really accurate. Not really accurate. Okay, sebab tugas marketing dia mesti give value. You have to communicate your value. Okay, sekarang sebab kita dah sebut perkataan value kan. Can you tell me what is value? Based on your understanding. Katakan you nak keluarkan produk or service or maybe you dah ada produk and service So what do we mean by value? Yes, Dr. Halimah? Dr. Halimah, are you there? Do you want to say something? Product benefits. Thank you, Zuliana. Makanan sedap. Rashid, good. Value, benefits. Thank you, Dr. Grace. Betul. Ini semua value. Advantages, functionalities, benefits, features, criteria. Betul. Yes, benefits. Thank you, Norazila. Okay. Yes, okay. Betul. So, ini semua adalah what we call as value. We need to, okay, we tu kita lah, business people. Okay, experience. Yes, correct. We have to deliver or communicate our values, all these benefits, advantages, features, all the good things about our product. Okay, we have to communicate this well. Communicate tu apa? We have to let our buyers understand dulu. In the end, barulah kita boleh dapat, then only we can receive the value from them. Okay, value, what kind of value that we want from the customer now? After we give them value, what is the value that we want from the customer? You can on your mic or you can also write at the chat, yeah? Yes, financial return. Thank you, Dr. Grace. Financial return. We want dia punya duit lah. Correct. Thank you, Dr. Ramesh. Dr. Ramesh. We want awareness. So, jangan kita anggap at the end, kita hanya nak duit. Profit all the way. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. So, I'm here today to at least share with you that marketing goes beyond profit. Correct. Loyalty, Sobana, thank you. Dr. Grace, long-term relationship. Loyalty, satisfaction, customer delight. Ini semua kita nak value. And sometimes these values are more expensive than the money return, than the financial return. Comments, thank you Dr. Nazri. Feedback, itu sangat berharga. Feedback. Especially kalau produk kita viral. Viral can be two things, right? Negative or positive. At least people talk about our product. Itu pun satu value that we want. Okay, nampak macam semua faham kan? Sebab kita kena faham dulu apa tu value. Okay, okay now. So, what are being marketed? Apa yang kita jual? Okay, so after this slide, I will always mention the word product all the way. But what I actually mean actually is it could be goods, product lah. Goods lah, tangible physical product, service, events, experience, person, place, property, organization, information and idea. So there are 10 things mentioned by Tok Guru Marketing lah. Kotler and Keller even in the latest textbooks pun they have expanded the meaning of market entities. A lot of things that we can market. So 10 ni lah. So you have to ask yourself what are the things that you want to bring into the market? Apa yang you nak offer? Okay, so by now, okay, I would like every one of you who attend today, Okay, please imagine one of these 10 produk ke, service ke, event ke, cuba fikir dalam in your mind. Okay, try to imagine in your mind throughout the session today. Try to relate whatever I'm saying with that particular product, event, experience. Boleh tak? Because if you have something in your mind, then you'll be able to relate to the steps that I'm going to share with you today. Boleh? Contoh you rasa, one day I nak business ice cream. Okay. So you have to plug in your mind, okay, I nak choose ice cream hari ni. Or you can choose properties, you can choose information, you can choose software, you want to sell ideas, you want to pitch to someone. Okay, so that's the first step. Everybody needs to imagine one particular product or service or event, anything that you want to offer to the market. Okay, next. Okay, kenapa kita buat marketing? Why do companies need to invest in marketing? Kita rasa macam, tak payahlah, suruh je orang accounting buat. Tak payahlah, okay, kita boleh buat, CEO buat je marketing. Okay, because if possible, marketing need to be separated. Okay, dia specific SBU. Okay, specific special business unit lah, ataupun structured business unit, because the objective is so huge. Satu, we want to inform, to let know, okay, to let consumers become aware of our product and service. Okay, number two, we have to make sure we can communicate the values efficiently. Boleh share, boleh manage untuk transfer the value. If the customer tak faham value apa, tak faham benefit apa, then high chance that they might not be attracted to your product and service. Okay, political party. Okay, thank you Dr. Riza. Really memang riding with the wave. Okay, good topic tu. Pilih satu yang, but here Dr. Syarizatul, you have to remember you need to market for that political party. Bukannya mengundi tau, you have to market. Macam ni nak berkempen untuk dia. You have to put it in your mind, ya. Recall product. Yes. Okay, so a lot of things that we have to manage in marketing. And at the end of the day, of course, okay, after we manage to communicate value, of course kita nak duit dia kan, okay, barulah kita fikir profit. Then profit will come in. Okay. Alright. So, I have like sort of created, I have some, if I were to share this topic with someone who may not have any marketing background, I will structure my marketing strategies into 5 steps. 5 broad steps. Okay, what are those? Observe. Nombor satu, kena observe dulu. Observe your surrounding. Number 2, you have to do segmentation, meaning you try to group, or you try to break out large population into smaller groups. Okay, that can behave similarly. Okay, nanti I explain further, ya. Okay, number 3, the steps ni. Okay, kalau boleh, follow the flow. Follow the flow. Don't jump around. Nombor 1, observe. Nombor 2, do segmentation. Okay. Number 3, you need to do positioning. Proper positioning. Okay. Number 4, practice. You have to put some implementation. You have to invest your money into some software, into some application, okay? Or you have to really implement lah, maknanya betul-betul buat all the steps that you have learned. Okay. And the last one, okay, if you do not monitor, therefore it's very hard for you to manage. One core essential trait of management is when you manage something, okay, therefore it's easier for you to monitor. Okay, kalau tak manage, then how to monitor, right? That's why the last step, you have to monitor whatever that you have invested in. Okay, so 5 step, ya. Kejap lagi saya tanya tau, ada soalan quiz. Observe, segment, position, practice, monitor. Okay, so I call this very basic marketing strategies for like a small company. Even large company nak implement pun boleh. Okay, number 1. Apa tadi number 1? Observe. So you have to look into what is the problem around you. Step number 1 is problem identification. Problem identification. You need to check what is the problem that I'm trying to solve here. Okay. Jangan tiba-tiba produk tu wujud. Okay. The best way is you create a product, a service, an idea, an event, promote a person, promote a place that is associated, okay, to certain problem, specific problem. Okay, then you look into whether there's a need or not for that product. Correct. Dr. I know, thank you. Anticipate demand dulu, betul. Kita make sure ada demand tak? Demand tu datangnya daripada potential problem that we wish to solve. The idea is not always to become number one, okay? But to become better, to come up with a better solution. Okay, tak jadi orang nombor satu pun tak apa. Okay, so if you think that there's a problem, then there's a matching to it, meaning ada need, barulah ada market opportunity. Barulah ada market opportunity. Itu baru step one. Baru nampak ada opportunity. Then you have to look into competitors. Sorry? Oh, tak ada. Okay. Then you have to look into your competitors. Okay, competitors ada dua jenis. Satu, competitors that you want to attack, dan satu lagi, competitor that you want to avoid. Okay, please remember what I said. I type at the chat, ya. Okay. Avoid and attack competitor. So, kita buat list. Tengok, okay, siapa competitor. Kita nak attack tu means we want to be neck to neck with them. Kita nak lawan dia. Okay, ataupun, oh no, yang ni kita avoid. We are not going to enter that league. Kita tak akan masuk market tu. Okay, so itu kita avoid. Maybe they are too big of a name. Okay, ataupun too established, too well established. Maybe not our league, right? Okay, nanti saya akan, I will also share about positioning. Okay, then while you are looking into competitors, you are actually looking into any existing product that could be similar to yours. Okay, like your rival again. Okay, what is the problem lacking with that product? You cuba tengok, kaji in detail, apa limitation of that particular product. Okay, these are what we mean by observe. You look around first, tapi jangan lama sangat. Okay, take enough time just to do a very basic feasibility study or analysis. And then you try to relate to your own product. Oh, if I were to come up with this particular ice cream, what would be the uniqueness? Okay, contohnya, oh, tak ada lagi ice cream untuk orang tua. Okay, orang tua nak enjoy ice cream juga. A lot of competitors are actually focusing on children below 6, below 7 for ice cream. Okay, I'm going to focus on orang tua. So orang tua, orang pencen, gaji banyak kan? Duit banyak kan? Okay, and they are like willing to their willingness to pay and purchasing power is much higher kan? Okay, so why do you come up with an ice cream to suit that particular segment? So you ask yourself, then you have to check on the uniqueness of your product. Okay, lepas anda ada semua tu, then we come to one concept called prospects. Good, thank you Dr. Diana. No sugar ice cream. Okay, mungkin jangan buat dekat batang lah kan. Mungkin ada satu cara macam mana, how can it be easier for older people to enjoy the ice cream without the stick. Kena fikirkan. That is where the innovativeness kicks in. Okay. Alright. So, okay. I would like to relate to issues or some problems, major problems that we have in Malaysia. So, this is based on MAGIC. So, MAGIC is Malaysian Global Innovation and Creativity Center, located in Cyberjaya. So, MAGIC has always emphasized or promote this kind of social problems or problems that entrepreneurs should look into. So, cuba kita fikir sikit wrap our mind around these 5 pillars. Nombor 1, environmental protection, food security, okay, health and social well-being, community livelihood, heritage preservation. Okay, there are a lot of research being done in these 5 particular pillars. And if a business decided to come up with a product or service or ideas or information or events that are associated with these 5, okay, research has shown that cepat sikit dapat high profit. Okay, cepat sikit dapat high profit and highest revenue streams. Okay, so maksudnya this is what needed by Malaysia now. Tapi bukan Malaysia saja. This is a global problem. Okay, so kalau you nak come up dengan produk yang related to anything related to environment, then go ahead. Probably that's your call, kan? Kat situ terletaknya duit tu. Okay, or you want to jump into the bandwagon of agricultural, okay, food security. Ataupun kalau you nak come up dengan hotel ni, hotel yang green tourism, okay, atau green bicycle. So these are all into environmental. And food security mungkin food tu organic, okay, food tu more accessible. Okay, nombor 2. Nombor 3, health and social well-being. You come up dengan new apps untuk tolong orang nak tackle dia punya ubat-ubat. Okay, or you come up with startup. You come up with startup that help people in monitoring certain aspects of their social well-being. Okay, itu nombor 3. Come up with product or service that is related to that particular pillar. Okay, nombor 4, community livelihood. Okay, you come up with wealth creation product. Okay, product yang can open up more opportunities. Let's say education equality. So you come up dengan satu apps atau satu or startup company, okay, yang can handle issues of keciciran maths. Okay, so you come up with this kind of product. So high likelihood untuk kita cepat sikit dapat the profit in current time. Okay, last but not least is heritage preservation. Ini based on magic is the least pillar that people are not entrepreneurs are not a favorite lah, not a favorite. Padahal, okay, in heritage preservation, there's a lot of opportunity. For example, you pergi tolong communities in certain daerah or kampung how to preserve their rattan, okay, rotan kan, ataupun certain product handicraft, okay, or certain culture yang dah hampir nak mati pupus. You bring it back together again. Okay, for example, batik, tapi you modernize it. So this is where the money lies. Okay, this is actually based on report. A lot of reports that has been said, and when I compared to reports from the global community, memang kebanyakannya macam ni. If we look into top products in the world today, yang inovatif lah, kebanyakannya are try to touch into these 5 problems. Okay, so kan, try to relate to your product tadi kan. I ask you to think about one product in your mind kan. Product ke, service ke. Try to relate. What would be the 5 impact pillar that you would like to tackle with that particular product? Can any one of you share with me tak? Ataupun produk you rahsia, tak boleh share produk tu. If you can share with me, what do you want to come up with? Okay, apa cita-cita you in term of the type of product that you want to market, and try to relate what would be the problem that you would like to tackle. Anybody? Anybody would like to try?
This is not my product. Why? This is an idea yang being shared by one of the key leaders in wakaf economy,
Okay.
Dato' Abu Ubaidia. So what he's proposing is food security, but
Nice.
parking it under a new reformed wakaf economy, whereby dia akan cuba target, ternak kambing biri-biri supply 1 million.
Nice.
Hopefully by end of this year 1 million of
Very nice.
kambing biri-biri, insyaAllah. That is
InsyaAllah.
under
Kat
food
mana tu
security
Dr.
dengan
Halimah?
community
Where
livelihood.
at?
Dia bergantung sebab wakaf akan cari shareholders. So di kalangan shareholders akan contribute, buy the kambing tu, goats tu, and then dia punya portion. This is something very good lah. Jadi dia akan ada, dia park under 2 ni. Kalau under magic ni under food security with community livelihood. Jadi
Correct.
selalunya kita buat pasif wakaf tu, kita bagi tanah and that's it, orang buat tahfiz and that's it lah. Tapi yang kali ni kita jadi investor, jadi kita ada dapat profit tapi dia akan tolak some deduction for wakaf fund.
Very nice.
So jadi dia select all those kita panggil pengusaha-pengusaha kambing yang berada dalam Malaysia. Kita ada dekat Johor ni, I think dekat Aitam Keluang area satu, tapi kita ada juga di Bangi, di Sedang lah. I mean kita is just one of the tiny member je lah dalam tu. And I got 1 goat at the moment, 1 goat saja.
Okay. Tak apa, nanti bercambah lah satu kan. Bercambah-cambah insyaAllah.
Tapi dia target 2 lah, 2 elemen.
Betul. So I understand the product is the wakaf lah. Kan, the wakaf, the product of the wakaf kan. Okay. And the kambing tu semua is part of the big structure of the wakaf, isn't it?
Betul.
Very good. Sebab tu we have to ask ourselves first. Dia akan touch pillar yang mana? Because if we are clear about this, one of the major problems, insyaAllah, produk tu akan ada demand dekat Malaysia. For the time being, especially during this pandemic, okay, you do any of this, atau any two macam tadi, project tadi tu, that kind of business of wakaf can touch two, you can kill two birds with one stone, the best. Yang boleh touch more than one things. Maksudnya dekat situ lah lies your revenue stream. Macam mana nak mempelbagaikan, okay, the income for that particular business. Because you know how to touch lives or how to solve few social problems with one business. Okay, boleh tak semua? Can I proceed? Kita dah
Boleh.
faham semua ni, baru kita boleh cerita pasal marketing itu, marketing ini. Can you give me a thumbs up if you're there? Okay, sambung Alright. Okay, now soalan quiz. In your idea, okay, what would be the most, memang semua penting. Of course semua penting. What is the most important factor for any product development? As I said kan, tak semestinya produk, okay? Service, new idea, new information. Apa yang paling penting sebenarnya? What would be the most important factor in your opinion? Need.
Fulfill needs.
Brand.
Needs
Okay.
and solve problem.
Based on these 4 criteria in front of you, yeah? Need.
Needs.
Prof. Sarifah, Rashid, okay? Yes, need. Betul. So, spot on. Sebab kita baru cerita ni pasal problem kan? 5 major pillars kan? Okay. So, sebenarnya if there's a problem, sebenarnya siapa ada once cakap a problem or a controversial situation or a pandemic, contoh macam yang kita tengah alami, would be a waste, okay, if people don't come on top of it. Ataupun sekiranya kita tak berjaya come up dengan solution or be more creative that leads to other invention. Sepatutnya macam tu. So problem patutnya should ignite or encourage or motivate human to come up with more innovative products and ideas. So nombor 1, if you want to come up with a product or service, make sure that it can fulfill certain need. Tak boleh solve pun, at least try to fill the gap kan. Nombor 2, yes, it will lead you to innovative product. Innovative pun penting juga in term of product development. Okay, nombor 3, lowest cost. Maksudnya tak semestinya you ni, kita ni always want to focus on lower the cost, higher margin. Tak semestinya all the time macam tu. And the first one, the least important is to be the first in the market. Okay, sebab as I said just now, it is not always to be the first. Okay, sometimes it's about being better, coming up with better solutions. Okay, so kalau cuba tengok ni itik banyak-banyak ni. When I show this to, okay, Dr. Zaidi, any comments on wants versus needs, particularly with lots of excitement created by new media such as TikTok? Correct, betul Okay, I would say that wants and needs ni, okay, if you ask me, it depends on the generation. Younger generation might think about wants differently from the baby boomers, from the millennials, they think differently about needs and wants. Untuk dia, needs tu lain. Untuk kita, needs tu lain. That's what I can say. So that's why, but Dr. Zaidi and the rest of you, we cannot say, we cannot have negative connotations on TikTok because it is their era, their time, and TikTok works well for certain target audience, for certain target market. Mungkin pada dia, this is what they want at this particular time, hiburan. Okay? So, but like I said, how you manage that later, kan? Okay, Dr. Zaidi. Do you have anything to add on to that, Dr. Zaidi? Okay, I always believe that wants and needs ni tak ada specific criteria. They actually based on so many segmentation factors. What we think is important might not be important for another segment. Okay, so back to this itik thing kan. Okay, so apa bezanya this blue duck and the rest of the yellow duck? Isn't it just being blue? Hanyakah dengan kita tukar satu of the component iaitu change in color and we can call ourselves coming up with better product or service? So it is quite easy to be different but difficult to be better. Tapi adakah this blue duck going to be better in terms of cost efficient, lightweight, space saving, potentially giving more benefits and values? Apa dia? Okay? So kalau boleh kita jangan rushing nak sangat produk tu masuk in the market, okay, without offering any betterment. Okay, betterment mesti kena always relate to the 5 pillar that you want to tackle just now. You want the problem to become better. You want the issues to become reduced. to be reduced. Okay, you want to be one of the industry player or community player that can actually solve that particular problem, fill the gap, tolong sama-sama fill the gap. Because becoming number one is always easy. Bukanlah always, it's quite easy, but to maintain to become number one for in a long years, how would you do it, kan? Okay, because today you are number one, after a few hours or a few days, some other people are actually eyeing on your product, eyeing on your service, they are trying to topple you down, they are coming out with better product. Sometimes in a matter of hours. You launch je, they come out dengan new ideas. Fake product, counterfeit product. So how are you going to maintain to be number one without innovativeness? Okay, without trying to solve few problems. Okay. Okay, so kalau, and then of course we cannot, when we are talking about basic of marketing, we cannot run away from PLC, product life cycle. So if you look here, I would like to ask you now, where do a lot of competitors are? Kat mana? Where are the stage that there are so many competitors to your product? Dekat mana? At which stage? Okay. Maturity. Thank you Saran and the rest Betul. There are so many competitors there. Okay. At the maturity stage, there are so many people who are also coming out with similar product like yours, similar service like yours, because you are at the boom stage. Produk tengah letup. Okay. Semua orang tengok kita. Semua orang rasa, I want to be like him. I want to be like that product. I will produce that kind of product. Macam innovativeness ni kadang-kadang lambat sikit nak sink into their mind. Apa yang dia nampak, dia rasa, oh, this is what the youngsters need. This is the type of ice cream that we need to come up with. Itu yang kalau seorang keluar kari pak pusing, semua kari pak pusing. Kalau seorang keluar frozen food, semua frozen food. Seorang keluar tudung apa sekarang ni? Tudung yang macam ada jalur-jalur tu kan. Semua keluar tudung pesen sama. Okay? Because actually innovativeness, it takes some time to sink in into the mind of the producers and product developers. Okay, sebab yang pertama, introduction. Of course, dekat sini less competitors. Few to zero. Kan? Okay. Sebab tengah nak take off. And then people maybe they don't buy the idea that the product may work. They say, okay ke? Boleh ke produk ni? People are like questioning and have a lot of, they don't really anticipate to what you're about to offer to the market. The kind of solution that you're going to offer to the public. So kat sini, low sales. Semua low. Okay. High cost sebab you need to do a lot of education, educating the public, educating your financial loss tu jangan cerita lah. Sometimes dia punya graph ni bukan macam ni, below zero, negatif bawah lagi. Okay, so don't talk about profit here, almost none okay, and then slowly you build up, and that is what we call growth stage. Okay, increasing number of customer, more competitors. It depends how fast you get into that particular cycle. Okay, and then what we talk about just now, maturity, saturation can happen. So plateau dia tak bergerak-gerak. Saturate. Banyak sangat orang jual goreng pisang cheese. Banyak sangat goreng pisang cheese. So lepas tu you buka satu gerai nak meniaga goreng pisang cheese juga during this pandemic. Okay, the only thing different is you just do it online. Boleh deliver rumah ke rumah. Okay, but there's nothing new or innovative about that particular product. So that's what we call saturation. And we have to be careful because saturation can easily lead you to that slope. Terus jatuh, decline, turun. Okay, and this is where a point of no return. Some says the death valley. Masuk bawah, menjunam, hard to revamp the product, hard to revive. Okay, actually kalau dah sedar produk tu mula decline, okay, we need to do some immediate measures, right, to bring it up back, diberi nafas baru, rebranding, tukar packaging, tukar ingredient, or simply find a new segment. Okay, because of course bila dah decline, orang pun tak heran. People are not looking into your product anymore. Probably chances are your the competitors also become reduced, falling sales. Okay, try to relate to your product just now. If you want to enter the market with your product or service that you have in your mind just now, okay, try to think about the current scenario around you. What is the level? What is the cycle of that particular product? Okay, let's say nak jual ice cream. Okay, Mazlin, I like it. Tornado cake sedap. Okay, Mazlina, in your opinion kan, I'm sorry ya Dr. Mazlina kodnya, tornado cake in your opinion dekat level mana? Which cycle dah kat Malaysia ni? Okay, kat Johor lah. Dekat JB. Tornado cake. Betul. Sedap memang sedap. Tapi maturity tu dah one time banyak. Sekarang orang dah macam, alah, tornado cake lagi yang macam cair-cair kan. Like, sedap lah kan. Okay? Yes. Dr. Zaidi, selling online should be a norm, correct? Or must be treated as a norm. So, it no longer an innovation, correct? It's an ex-novation or standard, correct? Sebab tu tadi, yes, we have discussed, right? Just by bringing the product into different platform, okay, doesn't mean you are better than your competitor. Well said, Dr. Zaidi. Betul. Okay, so you have to ask yourself, if you want to come up with certain idea, you nak buat apa? Online running event, virtual run. Ramai orang dah buat virtual run ni kat Malaysia, dekat kita. So what's the difference? What's your uniqueness? How can you be better? Okay, so run tu I rasa belum decline. Orang masih ramai juga nak join run, especially during this kind of moment. Okay, so maturity lah kot, belum saturate I think. Maturity level lah, conducting virtual runs Okay, so ask yourself first as producers, product developers, where is the industry is at kat Malaysia for the time being Okay, now, so okay, this is based on 2016 lah, not really latest, but I foresee that almost similar So we have to market the right product. Once we know what kind of pillar or problem that you want to tackle, okay, you might as well look into popular categories, but you might be wrong as well So kalau dah namanya popular, okay, it turn out to be there are so many competitors lies in that particular industry or product categories Fashion related banyak. Okay, highest is fashion, travel product. Sekarang mungkin tak ada sangat lah travel ni. Okay, books, music, stationeries, IT and mobile, event tickets. These are all online consumer electronics, furniture, decor, tools video games related product, beauty and personal care. Okay, these are what people actually look into when they are online Or if you don't want to go into popular categories, you can also tackle the niche ones. The niche ones those are not quite popular, but they are having a lot of segments high profitable segments. Okay, contoh restaurants and meal kits, iaitu siap sediakan untuk breakfast meal. Okay, or baby food yang dah siap kits untuk 3 kali makan sehari dah siap blend, atau cili kering blend, bawang blend. Okay, so benda yang boleh for time efficient restaurant and meal kits, package grocery food. Sekarang banyak jual ikan, udang, grocery foods yang dah siap siang. Package grocery food, medicine and healthcare, household cleaning. Okay, I have a lot of students into this business these days for salah satunya kasihclean.com lah. Those are this business of my ex-student. Household cleaning, fresh groceries, flowers and gift sets. So sekarang banyak business surprise delivery of bouquet flowers during birthdays and events, congratulations convo and so on. Baby care product, wine and alcohol, pet food and supply. So these are the areas that you can get into. Okay, if you don't want to choose popular categories, you may choose niche areas to get some ideas on what kind of product that you want to explore. Okay, so this is quite latest, January 2021, meaning the data comes in 2020 during the pandemic mula-mula started kick in. So if you can see, this is Malaysian data. So a lot Malaysian spends a lot on food and personal care. Tapi paling banyak used to be 2020 masa MCO, maksudnya masa tu budak-budak tak boleh pergi sekolah semua, and many working from home, so people took the opportunity to travel actually internally domestic so yes, 2.65 billion okay for travel, mobility and accommodation at that particular time in that particular year 2020. So ini in US so a lot of income a lot of profits lies in beauty, fashion and beauty, makeup semua, baju, fashion lah jewelries, okay, electronics and physical media, furniture and appliances because people are staying at home okay, so they need to decorate a bit ataupun beli kursi meja baru untuk belajar, study room home office, right, toys, because kids are at home, probably they need to spend time sebab boring, so parents are into toys and maybe a lot of hobbies, baking hobbies, colouring hobbies, art hobbies popping up. So therefore supplies into this pun banyak dekat dalam market. Digital music and video game. People probably have more time to spend for their favorite things, pastime. Things that are used to be in pastimes, now it becomes a daily activity. Okay. Alright. But however, if we look into data compared 2019 and 2020, sebenarnya there are a lot of high and lows. Okay, travel and mobility in 2020 actually much lesser. Tahun sebelum tu lagi banyak. So it is decreased nearly half, 50%, because of the restriction kan. Restrictions to travel, and increasing in terms of fashion and beauty. So things are in demand now, during this pandemic compared to 2019 before the COVID-19, Okay, electronics and physical media, nak beli webcam and so on, nak beli ring light kan, banyak. Okay, mungkin makeup pun makin penting lah kan, sebab orang nak ada dekat online meetings. Okay, food and personal care, furniture, okay, and so on, Okay, so step number 2, once you already know, number 1 tadi apa? Observe, You have to observe your surrounding first. Observe what kind of problems, what kind of product, what kind of industry or product category that you would like to explore. Okay, you have to look around first. Okay, number 2, once you know the product, once you know the product category and the areas that you want to explore, step number 2 is you need to segment your market. Okay, what does it mean? You divide the market, market to prospect lah, into smaller groups. And these groups should be able to follow certain features, requirements, or behave similarly. Okay, and it is up to you to choose lah which one of the segment can give you the highest profit. Tak semestinya the larger number of the segments will yield highest return, highest profit. Tak semestinya. Sometimes orang dalam market tu atau orang dalam segmen tu sikit, okay, but they are high profitable segment. Okay, so step number 1 dalam ni kita divide market, number 2 kita target that particular segment. So my question now, can you target more than one segment? Kita nak keluarkan ice cream untuk 2 segmen. Orang tua pun boleh, kanak-kanak pun boleh. Kena tangan Probably later Siti will give to everyone, Muhammad Daniel. I think soon ICC will share the attendance. So far belum keluar attendance. Okay, back to my question. Can you target more than one segment or not? Boleh tak? You want to come up with an ice cream just now. Can you target orang tua at the same time you target same product? Yes, of course, definitely. Jawapannya can. Boleh, tak ada masalah. Okay. But the best is if you choose 1 or 2 segments that is highly related to your particular product. Okay, so you can use demographic factors, geographical factors, psychographic factors, or behaviors. Okay, kalau demographic you groupkan dia dulu. Mungkin you tanya soalan, buat survey secara rambang kan. Okay, ask them first about try to group them together based on age, gender, education level, religion, ataupun ikut kat mana dia berada, countries, or based on their lifestyle and personality traits. So orang yang into green, healthy lifestyle, kelompokkan dia satu tempat. Orang yang suka membaca, people who are into playing golf, or people who are into vacationing, letak satu group. Okay, so we need to do a little bit of market research first. Okay, market research, and maybe after you have you punya product prototype ataupun working prototype, you try to do market validation first, just to check siapa sebenarnya the correct segment for this particular product. Okay, and of course you can also target based on purchase behavior. So you can determine those who are loyal, those who are always buying milk every day. So ini satu kategori. Okay, yang jarang minum susu, satu kategori. Okay, you divide them into similar behavior atau similar criteria. If the target has extreme niche, okay, such as problem of cleaning Fukushima, how should the segment be? Oh, okay, Dr. Ramil Zaidi. Actually, segmentation also depends on apa kita panggil heavy industry lain kan. Okay, as we know heavy industry lain, SME lain. Okay, so of course I agree with you, the word is extremely niche. So there could be, we need a lot of experts in that particular area. Maybe it's not really open to commoner to become one of the players inside that particular segment. Contoh nak bersihkan Fukushima nuclear power plant kan. So sometimes it is also I think okay, bukan marketeers need to do this deliberate decision so it also needs the contributions of people from other expertise. Contoh scientists, environmentalists need to be there to determine to do untuk kita nak award, contoh untuk kita nak awardkan kontrak pembersihan kepada klinik Fukushima tu, maybe not, we cannot think about profit atau value all the time. Maybe we have to think about other factors as well. Okay. Contoh other experts lah, environmentalists. That's why I say here also, segmentation could come cross mix. Dr. Zaidi, it could be cross mix Maksudnya you if you focus only on demographic only, your segmentation factor might not be accurate in that particular product or that particular product or service. Probably kena campur psychographic and demographic, kena tally, kena intertwine, baru you can come up with the accurate segment. Betul, not for commoner. So in that particular, macam ini bukan macam bisnes jual ice cream tadi. We can simply based on our observation and marketing knowledge. Tapi ini mungkin we need more than that. Kan, maksudnya collaborators are needed lah kan, to come up with specific segment yang sesuai. Okay, yes, ini contoh high industry lah kan. High and heavy industry Okay, so I'm just going to go really fast on this because these are just platform, but I think might be worth to share with you as well about online platform kan. So yes, right segment, kalau if you want to go online, then you need to know what are the segments that are there. How to get data for segmentation? Oh, okay, Dr. Nazri, normally we do market research. Simple one would do. Probably you know already where you want to market the product. At least ada some area lah macam nak buat JB, Melaka ataupun the whole country. Then we do simple market research. Kita minta dia isi soal selidik lah. That's the easiest that we can do. Or we can do phone interview, just call, tanya, okay, Kak, anak berapa? Okay, sekarang ni pakai susu brand apa? Just like do some simple chit chat. But like I said produk mula nak masuk pasaran ni memang we need to invest a little bit of money for this. Okay, to do simple market segmentation. Kalau boleh buatlah kan, jangan skip this process and suddenly come up with product, in the end tak ada specific segment. Okay, Dr. Nazri? Okay, alright. Yes, so probably if you look from the statistics, it may not be accurate, it may be accurate, right? So it looks like people who are 55 and above ada 22 number of apps at one time. Tapi sekarang more kan? More. Time spent 21. Are you sure 21 sikit je masa yang orang tua-tua ni spend online? Because I think my parents and my parents-in-laws are active in the WhatsApp group kan? Okay, they might probably have more time to spend with apps kan? Okay, so probably there goes your opportunity. There lies opportunity. Okay, and then it might also worth to look into where would if you decide to go online. Okay, probably kita boleh explore global market kan. China, India, kalau kita pergi dekat Lazada dengan Shopee pun there's a lot of global warehouse kan yang dah ada, maksudnya produk tu dia punya nak fulfillment produk tu dah ada dekat Malaysia. Dah ada warehouse set up dekat Malaysia, walhal all the products come globally from China, India, Korea. Okay, so yes, if you intend to go into this platform, online platform, probably you can consider the fact that how you would go global using online platform. Okay, so kalau tengok yang banyak memang China lah, big player in online punya digital buyer online purchase and followed by India, Japan. Basically negara yang high population, okay, probably they are into this digital platform for commerce Okay, and of course the size of their retail market are also huge. Ini memang latest data by 2020 in billions okay, so China, Japan, India, so these are large economic punya power lah kan. So not surprising at all with that data Okay, and of course kalau kita tengok memang adults dekat Malaysia pun ramai yang ada smartphone. Okay, especially during pandemic, work from home, memang having any digital gadget, digital equipment is essential now. So we might as well look into this particular potential. Okay. Yes, and 18 million active internet users. Okay, ada phone tu satu hal, but ada capability to be access to the internet. Okay. Yes. Okay, nombor satu observe. Okay, nombor dua tadi apa ingat tak? Segment. Okay. Okay, the third step is position. Okay. This is the essence of today's sharing lah. Okay, macam mana nak buat branding, macam mana nak tengok logo, tagline, jingle. Jingle ni apa? Lagu. Kan, lagu. Because lagu, there are a lot of research in this particular area, because my area is CB, consumer behavior. So there are top professors measuring in jingles and songs. Ada, okay. Maksudnya mereka kaji how effective certain tunes or certain songs or certain tema, lyrics towards their brand positioning. So yes, you once we say positioning, okay, there are few things that we have to think about. Contoh branding, logo, color, Shopee ringtone kan, betul. Okay, nak pakai celebrity endorser atau tidak, nak pakai social media influencer atau tak, are you going to pay per view ataupun nak bagi dia free test ke, product testing ke, yang mana, kan. Okay, and then you have to think about packaging. Okay, nanti sibuk sangat nak buat produk canggih-canggih, how to deliver this online, through online, macam mana buat semua based on glasses. So nanti akan ada incur more cost pula in term of packaging. Dah lah nak pula wrap dia macam Mumia, kan. Wrapper semua bubble wrap, masuk kotak, nak sellotape, letak apa, tag, stiker, apa, fragile. Itu semua cost. Simply because you decide to make the product using sensitive materials, kan. Okay, sebab tu ramai orang berniaga tudung. Can you get the foresight tak? Orang ramai berniaga tudung, kenapa tadi ranking shows that makeup ke benda yang small items, easy to deliver, easy to transport tu mendapat tempat, kan? Tudung, lipat-lipat masuk paket plastik, post, kan? Okay, and you lower down the risk of transportation that is actually sometimes beyond your control. Betul tak? You have produced the best product that you ever have. You have invest a lot of money into the thinking, the labelings and packaging, but somehow the delivery tu beyond our control. Okay, so tapi orang kalau marah, dia tak marah delivery tu sometimes, dia marah kita as product producers, as people who actually founders lah. Okay. Okay, next that we have to think also about positioning is the price point. Ini kita kena hati-hatilah kan, sebab this is where the profit lies. Okay, wrong calculation then less profit. Berapa break even? Kena properly calculate. Okay, next is distribution methods. So nak ada franchise ke, agent ke, stockist ke, macam mana? Ataupun boleh direct buy, beli daripada website terus sampai ke rumah. Okay, e-commerce tu terus sampai rumah, tak ada hops tak ada agent, stockist. Ataupun nak explore, nak venture into certain supermarket, nak buat deal dengan 7-Eleven. Nak buat deal dengan My News. Not easy to do, but can be done, kan? Okay, with proper method lah, how you do the connection and networking, kan? Okay, and the last one that you have to think about is the promotional technique. Nak pakai apa? TV, media, social media. Kalau social media nak boost ataupun nak pakai prime media, advertorial. Okay, kalau dekat TV kan, tengok berita TV3, nanti 8.30 tiba-tiba ada iklan produk. So dia buat macam ini news ke, ini iklan. Okay, so that's another thing that's what we call advertorial. Okay, advertising with editorial. Ada kewartawanan sikit. Okay, so these are the technique. So kena bersedia untuk bayar. Kalau nak buat untuk TV, then you have to prepare lah 100,000, 200,000 kan, for berapa saat tu. Ataupun nak buat yang dekat tepi highway tu, billboards. Okay, when I used to be working with Honda untuk dia pasang berapa kilometer tu, setiap berapa kilometer ada satu kereta terbaru Honda. So they pay 1.5 million for that particular month, sebulan je. Okay, that is the price we have to pay for billboards. Okay, so now we are looking into another, I would say, interesting thing lah, how to guide our thinking in terms of positioning. Okay, positioning ni apa? Dia macam like a perceived mental map untuk bagi tahu marketeers, producers, where is the range of positions? Dekat mana? Kita nak produk ni, how would you like the consumers to see your product? Do you want them to see your product as exclusive, cheapo, terlalu eksklusif, ataupun something that is high quality, low quality, budget? Sebab tu ada nasi budget, okay, dengan buffet hotel. Okay, so these are how you want the consumers to see your product. Kita panggil ni positioning map. Okay, so I've listed down several dimensions lah yang normally marketers use for positioning map that is even used by established companies in the world, global brands. So you can do price, product quality, you can do by volume, you can do by necessity and luxury, you can use based on light, heavy, okay, maksudnya dia punya physical physical appearance simple to complex, unhealthy, healthy, and low tech, high tech. Okay, let's look at some examples here. Okay, ini contoh macam mana positioning map. I would really encourage you to do this. Okay, right? Try to relate to the product or service that you have in your mind tadi, kan? So try to mapkan dia. First, letak dulu semua kompetitor. Taburkan semua kompetitor. Okay, do the plot. Try to think, okay, choose what would be on axis X and what should be on axis Y. Pilih paksi X, paksi Y. Okay, boleh tak? Kan? Paksi X contohnya quality, paksi Y contohnya price. Okay, boleh. Faizi nak tengok Faizili Okay, ini. Okay, so choose two lah sebab kita buat 2 dimension je, tak ada 3XYZ, tak ada. Okay, boleh. Okay, kalau if you look into advanced marketing classes, they are even teaching into 3 dimension positioning map. Maksudnya ada satu lagi, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ada X, Y, Z, paksi Z. But I'll just make it very basic today. X and Y. So pilih 2. Okay, dah ya. Okay, pilih 2 daripada those dimensions that are suggested. It could be more than that. Dia boleh tak semestinya ni, okay? Dia boleh lebih daripada ni, asalkan dimensions in marketing lah. Pilih 2, mapkan. Taburkan semua kompetitor kita. Dua-dua. Those that you want to avoid and those that you want to attack. Letak. Okay, maksudnya dia ada 4 quadrants. High quality, high price. High quality, low price. Low quality, low price. High price, low quality. Mapkan. Okay, car brands lah. So in your opinion, where are our national cars? Proton kat mana? Can anybody share with me? Are you all there? Proton dekat mana? Perodua kat mana? Where are we if we were to join this positioning map? Ni campur aduk ni, European car ada, Continental ada, Japanese made car ada. Where would you think Proton and Perodua is? Low, Dr. Ungku, thank you. Low quality, low price. Sedihnya. Low price, low quality. Okay. Boleh Yes, Prof. Rafida also.
I think before Geely takes over Perodua, we can say that lah. Tapi sekarang bila Geely dah take over, ada banyak sedikit innovation lah.
Boleh, okay. Because it's very hard for you to point to me where exactly, kat mana. Okay, can you tell me dekat-dekat mana? Dekat-dekat siapa? Kita nak letak logo kita tu, nak tepek tu, dekat-dekat siapa agaknya?
Dekat
where?
Dekat tengah-tengah
Dekat
ada
okay,
cross.
Dr. Adawiyah, Dr.
Sebelah
Diana,
Volkswagen.
Toyota. Bolehlah situ High quality tapi dah hampir-hampir nak masuk undur sikit okay. Ke bawah dan ke kiri tapi bukan yang high quality far end at the early continuum lah of the quality. Proton bawah Dacia. Oh, okay. Okay, Faizili. Okay, can you get what I mean or not? This is what we mean by positioning map. Okay, yes, Ford. Probably somewhere there. Kan? Boleh lah kan? Dia low quality tapi the middle continuum of low tu lah. Nak sikit lagi boleh masuk mean for the high quality. Kan? Okay, very good. So, yes. Okay, I just share my experience. When I was working with Honda last time, memang kita akan tengok this kind of map ni. Tak boleh lari. I think once a week akan ada meeting, stand up meeting. Sambil berdiri. Biasalah meeting dengan Japanese kan. Buka, boss tengok, okay. Where's the positioning map for today? Nanti kita tengok lah, bergerak tak benda tu. I mean computerized lah. Bukan manual kertas kan. We have a system to show us, to guide us with the positioning map and decision making. So tengok, turun pula. And then we go not only by brands, we go by specific models for that particular day or week, apa yang kita nak tackle pada minggu tu. Tengoklah, and then kita map. So memang kita akan tengok lah, masa tu memang ada perotongan periode pun masuk sekali. But my boss always say, oh tak apa, itu bukan lead kita, kita boleh ketepikan je. Okay, but we are looking more into Toyota, Subaru, Nissan, tu kita punya neck to neck lah kan. Every week nak fight mereka lah. Okay, next, ini everyone's favorite, maybe you can relate more to this particular example here. The class, betul, Dr. Zaidi. Definitely, when I say segment tu, this is what I mean lah. Car segment kan, family, sedan, sport, sporty, compact. Okay. Waalaikumsalam, Cik Abdul Mubin, right? Okay, so if you look here, if you were about to come out with a new chocolate brand, you nak buat local made chocolate, fine, okay? But where are you? Try to map first. You nak offer public, okay, ingat ini bukan apa yang kita nak. Again positioning map ni, ini what do we want the consumer to see us. Always have to remember that, okay? So, if you put things at premium price, so dia akan nampak macam, wow, mesti dia pakai the best cocoa bean. Mesti dia guna the best organic dairy creamy milk. Maybe lah. So, dia akan create satu perception of quality if you put the premium price. Atau kalau you buat terlalu rendah sangat, macam cheapo sangat, orang ingat, cikai pula. Macam murahnya coklat ni, RM2. Mesti tak sedap. We cannot run away from stigma. Consumers ni ada stigma dia. One of my CB research is on stigma. Consumers ni dia macam being lied. Dia sebenarnya dia tengah tertipu. Dia tak tahu the real quality tu. So, okay, sekarang you have to ask yourself, you want to come up with a new beverage or confectionery or chocolate, where would you map your brand? Letak dulu. Okay, step pertama kena pilih dimension. Pilih dimension X and Y. Okay, step kedua, taburkan all your competitors. Plot all your competitors' brand. Letak situ, sini. Okay, and look at it deeply. Wrap your mind around it. Go deep dive. Tengok, ini. Dairy Milk ni kita nak fight dia ni. Ini kita avoid. Kinder tak boleh ni. This particular market for kids. Kinder kita tak boleh go. Sebab dia low quality and actually price dia pun low. Ada peminat dia. Maybe we can go along with KitKat kot. Tepek logo kita situ. Logo mungkin tak wujud lagi, tak apa. Nama produk kita. So we do this map and do it often. Okay, the more we do it, the more we become more aware and more, it become, apa nak panggil perkataan tu it become more, we become more alert lah. Conscience into our product brand perception. Okay. Okay, next tengok contoh lain pula, sama. So ini katakan luxury brand, orang perempuan suka kot, kan? So of course luxury brand pun ada juga positioning map dia. Jangan kita hanya nak tengok luxury and low end brand, boleh. Kita boleh buat loud brand, silent brand, boleh. Ataupun luxury brand tu sendiri kita go deep into that particular category, buat pula ni prestige affordability. There are luxury brands that are affordable to the mass. Ada kan? Okay? Macam Coach, Gucci tu dia dekat the far end of the left towards the mass market. But they are prestige brands. Norayati Zakwan suka ya? Okay, so map kan? Kat mana? So LV ni, memang orang tertentu je lah. Kita mampu tengok, but there are people yang memang mampu milik. Okay, contoh ada hotel rooms. Hotel rooms like St. Regis Langkawi, St. Regis KL. Satu malam 2,000. Boleh. Ataupun ada hotel one and only dekat Desaru, 20,000 satu malam. From the marketing point of view, I can totally understand and relate to that. Saya boleh faham. Sebab saya faham ini benda alam positioning map ni. Once we do the mapping, kita taburkan the competitor, okay, we have to ask ourselves, siapa yang beli ni? Ada orang beli ke dekat this quadrant top right ni? Prestige price exclusivity. Jawapannya ada. And then we ask ourselves, ada orang ke yang dekat quadrant mass market affordable? Ada. Guess, Coach masih mendapat tempat. Masih ada. Produk dia masih, if you look into the PLC just now, product life cycle awal that I've shared tu, I wouldn't say that Guess dengan Coach ni dia saturated. I wouldn't say that. Because they're always innovative, coming up with new product. Muhammad Daniel, sorry, saya pun tak ada kedatangan tu. Kejap lagi ICC share. Okay, soon. Boleh? Okay, So ask yourself, where are you at the positioning map? Again, it's not what we want. Okay, it's what the consumer, how the consumer will see your product. Itu kita nak. So Hermes, LV, Prada, Chanel, Burberry, dia memang dah tahu tau. When they come out, Abu Ubaidah, dah thank you dah. You nak keluar ke pada session ni? Jangan thank you lagi. Abu Ubaidah. Okay. Okay. Ada peminat dia. Okay. So therefore, kalau kita, if you ask yourself, I nak keluarkan dengan satu line baru untuk handbag. I nak jahit sendiri bag ni. I nak ada I punya own factory. You have to ask yourself, okay, kat mana? Contoh Rizman Ruzaini nak keluarkan bag baru. They have to ask yourself, Fazura nak keluarkan handbag baru, kasut baru, brand. Kat mana they want to plot themselves? It's not what they want, but it's how they want the consumer to see. So katakan I cakap, I nak keluarkanlah satu handbag baru, nama dia Zue. Z-U-E. Okay. I nak consumer tengok eksklusif, nanti I akan pakai artis untuk jadi produk endorser ataupun kita panggil ambassador lah, brand ambassador, BA. Oh, okay. Kalau macam tu, tapi I tak nak mahal sangat. Nanti orang tak beli. Okay, sebab tu Rizalman semua tu, they know how to tackle the public siapa tu produk banyak baju kurung dia dah masuk mass market dulu. Okay, there are a lot of fashion designer dekat Malaysia ni. Dulu-dulu dia eksklusif. Orang tertentu, golongan kayangan je boleh pakai, carry dia produk kan, carry dia baju. But now they are into mass market. Banyak. Boleh nampak banyak dekat Jasco tak ada. Mass market lah, baju-baju dia ada kan, online pun ada, Sabella, hatta Dolmat, you are right. Rizalman, ada satu tu yang
Omar Ali.
Sorry again?
Omar Ali,
betul. Angsana kan? Dulu eksklusif, mahal. Okay, you are right. Okay, ada satu lagi, a lot lah. So, yes, we can relate to this. Dia sebab, kenapa benda tu okay. Lepas kita dah faham positioning map ni, jangan jadi rigid sangat. Dia boleh bergerak. Mungkin dekat awal PLC kita berangan produk kita ni nak hujung atas, prestige eksklusif. Tapi when it's reach certain stage like growth, tiba-tiba kita rasa, no, I actually prefer for more people to get to have better outreach of this product, to have better reach out. Okay lah, I akan turunkan sikit. So, I akan mass produce, lowerkan the cost. I nak adik-adik dekat coach sekarang. So, dia boleh bergerak. So, as I said, look into your positioning map often. Selalu. Supaya you become more aware, alert. You tak acah-acah berangan yang you rasa product you the best in that particular category. Okay. Mazlina. Oh, sorry. I tak tahu Nur Safia tu Sabella. Really? Jovian. Thank you, Dr. Diawia. That was the brand that I'm looking for. Jovian Mandagi. Dulu eksklusif. Sekarang mask pun boleh beli. Online. Mask. Yes, ready to wear. You are right. Good. Sebab tu dia beralih. Kenapa they have to decide about exploring into other product category for their particular brand? Brand sama. Product line tu. Okay. Sebab mungkin dia dah tengok positioning map ni. Kejap nak ke atas. Okay, turunkan sikit lah. Okay, boleh juga daripada bawah naik atas. Boleh. We have a few examples of product yang dulunya commoner boleh beli. Tapi they launch a new sub-brand. Yang itu hanya golongan tertentu je yang boleh memiliki. Boleh. Okay, contoh aiskrim lah. Certain aiskrim mahal. Certain aiskrim murah. Tapi tengok-tengok lah. Sama company dia, Walls. Ready to wear. Dr. Zaidi, ready to wear. Dr. Adawiyah, maybe you would like to explain, contribute a bit. What do we mean in marketing by RTW? Ready to wear. Ready to wear ni maksudnya dia opposite to bespoke. Bespoke, Dr. Zaidi. Dia ready to wear ni kita guna dalam fashion line. Ready to eat. Ready to eat pun iyalah, mestilah kan. Ready to wear dah siap. Maksudnya you have dia designers brand, designers apa kita panggil eksklusif lah kan. Okay. Tapi available in the market, mass produce, ready to wear. Tak payahlah nak bespoke, ambil ukuran, tailor made. Betul, correct Dr. Rusila. Okay, lawan dia bespoke. Bespoke, maksudnya tailor made lah. Okay, lawan dia RTW. Gitu, okay. Okay, ada someone ask me at the private, ya. Dr. Azwan Cik Azwan, how about the fake brand? It affect the brand itself? Definitely. So fake counterfeit items ni memang ada huge impact lah. Okay, kalau kita cari paper dekat top journals pun memang banyak publication in counterfeit Of course, itu kalau kita cakap pasal counterfeit tu memang dah merosakkan kita punya positioning map ni. We actually imagine how consumers see our product as at the far right end. Hermes kan. Tapi bila dah jadi fake, jatuh terus. Mass market affordable. Hujung sebelah gas. Made in Vietnam. Semua tudung-tudung banyak kan sekarang yang made in Vietnam. You know, this is how is to really tackle the price point. Tak boleh mahal sangat sebab nanti orang tak mampu bilik. In the end, they go for replika lah kan. Class A++. Tapi cheap lah punya. Okay? Because, yes, this is what how positioning map is important in branding Okay, contoh aiskrim lah tadi kita bincang Ben & Jerry hujung Häagen-Dazs, okay, Walls semua kat tepi, ada yang kat tengah-tengah hampir macam mana tengok dia punya what you choose as the dimensions Ahmad Najah, contoh exclusivity affordability, Rolex, Kopi Ori, betul. G-Shock, AA grade, MK, MK Michael Kors ke? Is it Michael Kors, Ahmad Najah? AA grade, betul kan? Okay, sama. Okay, produk yang sama, same product, product category. Okay, ni saya nak tunjuk contoh lah. It could be ice cream brand juga. Tapi yang pertama kita buat positioning map, ingredient contoh ataupun the way to make it, classical, innovative. Classical ni apa? Ice cream dia maintain the classic flavors. Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, dah 3 yang Napoleon tu kan. Okay, tapi innovative ni dia ada ice cream chocolate, chocolate serai. Oh my god, inovatif habis ni. Ice cream tom yum. Who knows, kan? Serai banyak lah tu. Or it can go from the very nitty-gritty of the ingredient itself. Organic, non-organic. Atau you nak buat high chocolatey, low chocolatey, creamy, less creamy. Up to you. Entirely up to you to handle the positioning map. The more map you do, the better you will understand and more aware of your branding. Branding how the consumer see your product. Okay. And then ni pula yang sama tapi nak tukar pula dimension, quality and price pula. Okay. Okay. So ini banyak diperkatakan. Sebab tu I don't want to start my sharing tadi dengan marketing mix. Okay. Because it will always, we will discuss about mix. Cannot run away. Right. Okay. But I want to say here that sebenarnya marketing mix ni datang lambat. Bukannya fikir awal-awal. Okay. Okay, just look at my sharing today. Mix ni datang dekat step 3. Iaitu masa nak buat apa? Positioning. Mula-mula jangan tengok sangat mix ni. Tengok dulu, observe around you. Okay, step number 2, try to segment your market first. Do proper market research. Baru fikir positioning. Okay, lepas dah sibuk-sibuk buat map ni, next step, fikirkan semua ni. Once you know where you want to plot yourself, contoh you nak letak ice cream you sebelah Ben & Jerry. You know, I nak, so definitely the Ben & Jerry will be my ice cream, Zoo ice cream will be an exclusive ice cream. I nak dia memang ada best ingredients. I nak marketkan dia kepada certain community je, untuk orang yang mampu je. Okay, gaji sekian-sekian. Okay, this kind of occupation. I nak target these people. Okay, and I will sell this in top restaurants. I akan ada butik. Contoh Häagen-Dazs, some top ice cream like Magnum, itu yang Magnum cuba buat. Okay, ini contoh ya. Magnum adalah something yang asalnya daripada the low continuum of the positioning map, tapi dia cuba increase jadi elite sikit. Apa dia buat? Dia buat cafe. Yes, Godiva. RM29, RM27.60 satu kon dekat JPO. Rasalah pergi, jangan tak rasa kan. Godiva, expensive. So, if you want to come up with a product similar to Godiva, you kena ask yourself, buat positioning map, and then ask yourself, are we going to attack or avoid this competitor? Remember what I said earlier on, during the earlier part of the sharing? Do some simple competitor analysis. Kita nak Godiva sebagai market yang kita nak venture ke bukan Godiva? Right? Ya, Ben & Jerry. Sedap kan, Dr. Huku? Ben & Jerry. Okay, so then only you decide about the rest. Mesti tahu dulu kat mana nak letak. How do you want consumer to perceive your product? Dekat mana? Dekat kotak mana? Baru kita decide ini. Okay, contoh you know already eksklusif. Definitely price dia kena premium lah. Okay, no discount. LV tak pernah sale. Do you know that? Do you know that? Ni Dr. Yati tahulah ni kan. Tak pernah sale. Cubalah. Lagi naik harga. 10 tahun dulu 7,000, sekarang 15,000. Double up. Okay. So yes, then only you think about the pricing. Whether boleh akan ada discount tak later. What is the credit terms? Kita allow people untuk credit card or not? Or cash only. You decide. Okay. Yes, Dr. Mazrina, quality exclusive ice cream melt faster than kedai runcit ice cream. Oh, okay, I think because dia pakai pure milk agaknya kan. Creamy substance tu. Maybe lah. Betul jugalah kan. So mungkin kedai runcit tu tak tahulah apa. I'm not in the field of ice cream punya teknologi ni kan. But I guess I can agree with you lah. Tapi itu good indicator kot Dr. Mazrina. Mungkin cepat cair ni. Krim dia banyak ni. Okay, high quality dairy ni. Mungkin lah kan. Then think about all this, all the four P's So I will not go in detail lah. Okay. Okay, now kita play game lah. Dah cakap lama ni kan. Kita play game sikit. I always give this quiz to my class Nanti every other week saya akan bawa lah. Setiap minggu 10 brand. Setiap minggu 10 brand just to test their understanding. Okay, cuba tulis dekat chat. Setiap nombor tu, can you guess the brands through though they are with incomplete name and logo? Something Okay. Oh, laju lah semua. Okay. Ada tak yang boleh jawab nombor 4 tu apa? Saya saja je pilih yang soalan kebat dengan soalan kacang. 1 Levi's. Betul. Kan? Semua berjaya teka tak 1 Levi's? Okay, 2. 2 ada tak yang percubaan menjawab 2? Jangan Google, berdosa. Okay.
Please.
Allah melihat malaikat mencatat. Jangan Google, okay? Okay, nombor 2. Nombor 2 susah kan? Lace, Terror, Wan Nur Afika. I wish I can give you hadiah lah, Wan Nur Afika. Okay, nanti Wan Nur Afika email saya Orang lain tak ada hadiah sebab nombor 2 susah. Wan Nur Afika nanti email me tau, zuraidah@utm. Nanti nak bagi hadiah. Bijak. Lace ni apa? Potato chips kan?
Common name untuk Lace adalah Walkers tu.
Yes, Walker. Betul adik-beradik. You are right. Betul lagi? Pepsi nombor 2 salah. Jen. Dr. Mazrina. Itulah soalan trik dia. Soalan kebat tu bukan Pepsi. Cuba Google Pepsi. Lain.
Burger King.
Okay, lagi? Burger King.
King.
Betul.
Burger
Kellogg's
King.
kacang. Okay, paling kacang apa yang what is the logo that you all
Samsung.
think? Sekali tengok terus tahu.
Samsung.
Si Samsung ni memang. Actually nak buang S dengan G tu. Sebab saya edit ni pakai ni kan. Edit lah pakai software. Nak buang SG tapi macam quite similar kot kalau ada tu. Tapi kalau tak bagi SG, you all boleh teka memang power maknanya. Okay. You all yang power ke brand ni yang power? Soalan. Mari kita bincang. What?
Nombor
Okay.
4 Chopper Chop kan?
Yes. Dr. Halimah.
Nombor 4 Chopper Chop kan?
Tunggu je orang jawab. Siapa Salmalina, ICC Intellectual Property tu siapa? Yes, Chap. Tahu tak apa? Yang lollipop tu. Lollipop.
Bertambah kecil sekarang ni.
Betul. Nombor 6 Sesame Street. Okay, just by revealing nombor 1, 2, 3 hijau kuning, it comes to your mind. Sesame Street, Samsung, Crisp. Okay. Yes, betul Dr. Rosila. You want to answer Lace tadi Yes, Crisp Lace Krepek. Betul. Okay, semua boleh jawab lah. 7 Kellogg's. Okay, now.
Orang yang zaman dulu je membesar dengan 1, 2, 3 je tahu.
Sorry, Dr. Ungku Apa dia?
1, 2, 3 tu sebab kita orang kan zaman dulu membesar dengan Sesame Street. Jadi tahu lah.
Yes, betul. Yes, correct. So, I pun have to consider the audience today lah kan. Tapi kan, okay, new generation memang banyak tak tahu sangat. Memang, kalau brand, and then, ada certain week, I ask them to play this game pula. Setiap group come on brand. Oh my god, I pula tak tahu brand diorang. Apa tak tahu? Ni apa ni? Ini brand apa ni? Kata, doktor tak tahu. They pinpoint on me pula. Seriously, I don't know the brands that they got used to. Memang this new generation ni memang, I think the shaker of the industry. Banyak brand yang kita tak kenal, tak tahu, tapi diorang tahu pula. Macam tu kan. And they, of course, some they know. Okay, tak apa, kita bincang. What do you learn from this activity? Simple je permainan ni. But it gives us a lot of, there's a lot of conclusion that we can do. Tadi nampak ada dah jawab. Brand tak power, orang yang reka logo ni power. Betul. Itu satu. Kita akan bincang juga lepas ni, konsep logo ni. Okay, lagi? Anybody nak menyumbangkan idea? Brand power sampai orang ingat. Correct. Okay, if I can explain to you the concept of brand association, inilah dia. Memanglah nak baca buku teks tebal-tebal ke, nak baca chapter banyak-banyak, tapi sebenarnya this is what we mean by brand recall and brand association. If your mind, just by looking at certain color, certain features, without looking at the whole thing, you can relate to the brand. So brand tu dah menang satu benda, iaitu brand association. Dia telah menjadi satu household brand. Ada dalam hati kita, ada dalam mind kita. Therefore, whatever campaigns done by this established company normally work well. Sebab kan, tengok brand pun orang dah tahu. Tengok brand tak lengkap pun orang tahu. Kalau brand tu keluar and then they don't have to spend so much on advertising. Nak kena guna copywriting canggih-canggih, mengayat itu, ini, iklan sampai 17 saat. They don't need that. Sometimes they just need a very short, we call that moment of truth. Moment of truth hanya berapa saat, tapi dah berjaya capture the attention of the target consumers. Okay, sebab logo tu dah tahu. Letak logo kat ujung kecil je, pop tahu Petronas. Oh, iklan Petronas. Patutlah macam ni. Okay, that's the power of logo and brand association. Betul. Okay. Yes, how catchy. Okay, memorable. Yes, thank you Dr. Haliana. Easy to remember. Patutnya tak payah buat dah kelas ni. Semua dah faham okay. Yes, memorable. Grab the attention. Can you notice the color that they are using? Okay. Progressive marketing juga tolong kita senang ingat mereka. Yes, betul Also, okay. Okay. Let me go one by one Kenapa cap-cap color kuning bunga-bunga macam tu? Try to relate to the meaning of that logo. Sebab mungkin dia tahu target dia kanak-kanak, certain positioning map. Dia nak happy, it shows cheerfulness, cheery mood. So dia buatlah bunga kuning. Tak adalah mood hitam. Yes, to symbolize flavor. Good. Logo melambangkan identiti suatu produk. Thank you. I want to ask, Syahrin ni Prof. Syahrin ke? So, Encik Syahrin ke siapa? Sorry kalau I tak address you properly. Oh no, okay. Okay, Kellogg's contoh hitam je. Simple je, Kellogg's. Tapi sebab dia memang satu established brand yang dah lama dekat market, kan? Okay, Samsung. Okay, so colours play a role. Okay, we proceed ya. Okay, now, apa ciri-ciri brand name and logo I wouldn't say that these are good traits, tak semestinya, okay? But the best ones, based on research, the best ones are timeless, easy to say and remember. So I'm sharing with you this sama konsep dia untuk logo tadi dengan name. Sebab logo and name ni kita kena discuss together. Tak boleh separate So I want to pull your attention to point number 4. It has rhythmatic sikit. It looks great in the text. Kalau you print out, nampak logo tu smooth je, cantik je, macam sleek je. Lepas tu, nama tu ngam je nak jadikan logo. Macam cantik je dia punya text, dia punya font. Then itu mungkin criteria of a good brand name. Okay. Panjang-panjang boleh, tapi you have to tackle the typeset. Dia punya logo, font. Okay, so there are few categories of brand. This one I look into research being done in brand names. Memang ada categories of brand name. Satu brand name that is created based on the founder's name. Okay, founder. Contoh Gucci. Tahu tak Gucci ni based on nama dia Gucci. Memang tak ada dalam English dictionary, tak ada juga dalam French dictionary, tak ada juga dalam Italian dictionary. Tak ada. Dia based on the founder. Naming after the founder lah. Atau Tiffany & Co. Okay, after the founder Charles Tiffany. Okay, itu nombor satu. Kategori pertama, you can also name your brand based on your name because you founder. Contoh Zeus Bakery, Ija's Bakery. Banyak kan letak nama sendiri. Okay, tak salah. Okay, nombor 2 kategori the brand name is a descriptive name. Dia macam nak symbolizekan apa produk tu. Tadi ada yang jawab tadi macam Syahrin jawab logo melambangkan identiti suatu produk. Really like it. Saya sangat suka what you mention sebab inilah kategori descriptive ni. A lot of research being done in this. Ada research yang buat type macam mana yang paling laku nanti barang. Adalah dia orang buat try to connect that to psychology and persuasion. Okay, JS Lim, all the brand here spend heavily in advertising to get where they are today. Betul. They are the fourth largest global advertiser. Correct. Couldn't agree more. That's why we are here on this topic, marketing and branding. Branding comes together with logo and brand name. Kan? Okay. Facebook. So sebenarnya yearbook sekolah tu kan, yang itu ada muka kawan kita dengan biodata. Itu nak explain Facebook. Group on comes from the word group coupon. Kan? Okay, itu nombor 2. So they try to communicate the brand story or what the brand do. What do the biggest criteria or features of that particular product or service. So dia akan dia try to express that in their brand name. Okay. Yang ketiga, based on fabricated name, nama cipta. Combine nama mak, campur nama adik, dapatlah. Contoh Mazda. Mungkin Mazda kahwin dengan Daud. Dapat Mazda. Contohlah kan. I don't know. Dr. Zaidi, Mazda, does it ada meaning tak? Mazda ada meaning tak dalam Nihongo? Dalam
Nama orang Jepun.
Nama, is it purely a name or is it nama kan? It's not, it's not a certain word in Japanese kan, Dr. Ungku kan?
Suzuki pun nama.
Nama, correct. So, yes. Tapi kita kena tengoklah nama apa. Kalau nama founder tu maksudnya memang nama dia atau nama keturunan dia. But this is another category, fabricated name. Dia combine. Kodak. Kodak ni memang tak ada makna tau. Sapura. Really, Dr. Nazri, Sapura nama mak? Oh, I just got to know that. Okay, so Kodak. Dia masa tu I ada baca satu artikel lah pasal Kodak ni. Dia macam tiba-tiba dapat idea. Kita nak something yang simetri. Dia kata KK. Then kodok. Tak sedap pula. Imagine kalau nama dia kodok. Tak sesuai pula dengan kita punya culture. Back to this. Okay, nombor 5. No negative connotations in the markets you are serving. Okay, saya pernah pergi tengok masa kat Australia dulu. Ada construction company nama dia Nahas Construction. Boleh Google, memang keluar. Nahas. So, pergi jalan-jalan mana-mana, Nahas punya, apa panggil tu? Crane. Nahas punya crane, Nahas punya logo, Nahas Construction. This project by Nahas. So, kita yang Malaysia ni tengok, kenapa Nahas? Macam mendoakan something, fateful je akan berlaku kan. Macam disaster, kodok-kodok. Dan katak kodok, dua-dua semestri, betul. Kan, katak kodok, betul. So, kalau boleh tak ada negative connotation. Okay, ada juga, okay, you all tahu tak satu very popular brand untuk 3-in-1 mixture kek ke kuih ke agar-agar from Indonesia, nama dia Pondan. Nak Google ni hati-hati, okay? Nak Google hati-hati, nama dia Pondan. So, Kejam Limited. So, saya pernah beli barang dekat supermarket, nama bekas tu brand dia Naji. Gijix. Ini sebab produk ni bukan dari Malaysia. Okay? Dan ada satu kedai makan yang sangat sedap jual ayam golek dekat sini dulu. Saya ingat lagi kedai tu, nama dia Najis Cafe. Macam mana ni? Nak masuk ke tak? Najis. Nak orang kat mana Najis? Macam mana? So, itulah isu je. That's why dia macam ni. I think a solution is, if you know you are going to market in another, you are going to explore another market, you boleh je tukar nama. That's why ada banyak je brand dekat dunia ni, top brands yang terlibat dengan benda ni. Dia nak pergi satu country lain, dia akan rebrand je, ingredient sama, packaging sama, nama je tukar, logo je tukar. Because they don't want to have negative punya ataupun taboo, controversial in certain taboo, betul, correct, doktor, sama kita cakap kan. Okay. Yes, before giving brand name, Google habis-habis. Betul, Google ataupun seek some experts. Contoh, you kata you nak masuk Finland, then seek from the local Finland punya linguist ke apa, tanya betul-betul. Macam nak bagikan nama anak lah kan. Kereta kancil di UK, Nipa. Ya ke Nipa? Comel Wira Persona. Kan? Okay, betul. Kan? Right? So, okay, itu tadi, ya, atau kita, sebab itu, that's why there are certain top brands, dia nak cuba untuk elakkan semua negative connotation in any market. Dia cuba tak nak perkataan tu not exist in any language dictionary in the world. Dia fabricate nama tu. Fabricate. Tu yang jadi Verizon. Verizon ke Verizon ke, this sebenarnya datang daripada horizon. Okay, do you know where Cisco name come from? Tahu tak? Dr. Zaidi jangan jawab ya. Dr. Zaidi tak boleh jawab soalan ni. Perry Planeta Cafe. Oh, kat mana tu? So betul. Ini macam dia reka kot. I believe that Perry Planeta Cafe is a category of fabricated name fabricated brand name. Cisco. Tahu tak the history of Cisco? Kan dia daripada San Francisco kan? Dr. Zaidi betul tak? So San Francisco. Jadi Cisco tak ada dalam any dictionary. So okay lah, jadilah global name. Right? Lego. Tahu tak mana datang Lego? Tak ada dalam Danish. Okay, Lego is a country of origin dia Denmark. Okay. Lego, dia bukan let go ke apa ke, bukan. Dia Lego. Tapi ada satu lagi pula macam dia, Lego. Kan? Kismis Lego ada, pasta sauce Lego ada, Lego bricks ada. So kena tengok juga. Okay, these are all names yang masuk kategori fabricated name. When I read the history, so Lego tu daripada dia punya kategori ni, after the founders punya name. Yes, betul. Betul. Sorry. Yes, betul Nur Hamiza, thank you. Danish word lah. Dia sama macam Volkswagen juga. Volkswagen. Dia ada maksud maksudnya kenderaan untuk orang kampung. Wagon, kereta, Volks, orang kampung. Dia ada sejarah dia. So tapi dia tak nak ambil yang penuh tu, dia logo dia VW, nama penuh dia Volkswagen.
Cisco atau apa Dr. Zul?
San Francisco.
Oh, Francisco.
San Francisco. Tapi dia tak nak ambil SF ke apa, dia ambil Cisco je. Sebab they think that they can maintain the name without hurting any other culture atau and the word doesn't exist in any language dictionary. Okay, that is a trait of a good brand lah, brand name
Just
Okay.
nak share kan. Coca-Cola dulu, interject je. So Coca-Cola dia bila dia nak market dekat China kan dia ada banyak dialek kan. So dia punya kanji tu kan ada banyak kan, dia punya tulisan tu. So mula bila dia orang tulis, dia bunyi tak tahulah bunyi dia China lah, Cina punya bunyi kan, kelah ke benda lah. Maknanya jadi bite the tadpole wax.
Sorry, what?
Bite the tadpole wax. Dia punya kanji tu maknanya bila dia
bite gigit.
Tadpole
berudu.
Punya wax, something like that lah.
Oh my god, ya ke?
Jadi lepas tu tak jadi. Lepas tu
yes.
Tukar. Banyaklah sebab dia kan ada banyak dialek kan. Jadi dia punya kanji tu ada macam-macam makna lah.
Right.
Lepas tu bila tukar jadi female horse stuffed with wax. Tak tahu lah ada perkataan la tu jadi wax ke apa lah. So dia tukar barulah jadi Coca-Cola yang
cara tersebut
atau
logo.
Sebenarnya dia nak happiness
negara dia buat sebagai Coke je.
Tak dia punya
right. Thank you Dr. Ungku.
Dia ada makna.
Yes. Betul kan? So betul, especially if you know you are going to market in multiple cultures lagilah kan slang lain-lain, dialek lain-lain kan. Kau orang Kelantan faham lain, orang bangsa Johor ni lain pula kan. Gitu. Okay. So next category is metaphoric name. Okay, there are a lot of dia actuallynya ada history behind it. Contoh Amazon ni largest river, so it symbolize huge, deep, powerful macam tu. Dia macam ada satu falsafah lah sikit, philosophical punya decision. Nike, I pun baru tahu sebenarnya ni, Nike is a great goddess of victory. Okay, so metaphor names bring to mind the experience of positioning a brand. Itu yang saya cakap tadi, some brands can actually lead to brand extension. Bila dia imagine nama benda tu, dia rasa the brand name support di values ataupun criteria of the brand. Okay, last one is acronym name. Acronym. So acronym ni ambil huruf pertama lah. IBM. Sebenarnya International Business Machines. CVS, Convenience Service Value. Banyak. UTM. Kita punya logo UTM. Tapi nak juga sebut nama penuh lah kan. Latest logo kena tulis nama penuh. So yes, you can also go into this direction. Nak create brand name yang sesuai, logo yang sesuai. You can go by this teknik jugalah, acronym. Okay. Real word. Sharp. Memang ada dalam dictionary English. Atau memang ada dalam dictionary Japanese, dictionary certain bahasa, dictionary Urdu, dictionary Sanskrit, Latin. Tak apa, boleh. Kalau you think that it give good meaning. It gives good meaning, it supports your product punya positioning, then go ahead. Go ahead Syah, Uber ni memang, Uber ni super duper kan? Super duper. So dia guna kerana nak suggest certain attributes lah. Kalau boleh, biar attributes tu related to your product category. Okay. And yalah, this is mine lah. Contoh iklan kan, orang marketing selit lah So why I choose this because it come to my senses that it carries a lot of meaning to me personally. Because roti memang ada. In English pun it exists in English dictionary. Bukan kita orang Melayu je. So roti means bread lah, buns. Roll because the technique that I'm using for almost all my product is you need to roll the thing. Kena rolling. And I think my most favorite product yang atas tu lah, cinnamon roll. Dr. Aino, thank you for the picture ya. I rembat picture you. Okay. So, but I also want the ROLL to have some meaning. So at the same time, I pun choose juga satu brand name yang related to the acronym. So sebab ini sebenarnya my social project, social mission lah, my social kedai, reaching out via love for love. So this sebenarnya part of social proceed lah. Keuntungan daripada ni memang saya bagi kepada orang yang needed lah, orang yang tidak berkemampuan. Proceeds saya akan sedekah. Okay, so yes, thank you Dr. Ramesh. Roti Sanskrit kan memang ada dalam dictionary. It exists in certain language, bukan language Malay je. So that's why I think lah in future nak globalkan brand ni boleh. Ada peluang. Okay, people know, oh roti, jual roti. Okay lah. And the picture that I choose pun, it symbolize the meaning of my product. Okay, so ni contoh. Okay, contoh. It may not deliver KL. My God, Dr. Sila. Okay lah. I will think about positioning first lah. How to get into other market, venture other market. Okay. So, okay, next. Kita belajar sikit tentang co-branding. Okay, maybe you have heard about it. You have seen it too. Oh, thank you Dr. Ramesh for the market validation. Sedap. Okay. Okay, co-branding. So, look here, tadi ada mention about duck, kan? So, yes, we have this, Disney and duck. Memang bila baca-baca, Vivi Yusof bukan sahaja bayar, but they really sign an agreement with Disney lah on how far the brand can be used in their product line. Macam tudung boleh, pencil case boleh, makeup boleh, banyak. They sign contract yang quite, I think a lot juga kot kan. So this, apa maksud co-branding? Two or more. Okay, keyword dia kat sini more pun boleh. You nak 3, 4 combine, tak ada hal Two or more well-known brands are combined into a joint product or marketed together in same fashion. Yes, Spiderman duck, betul Dr. Adawiyah. Okay, siapa tu Hawani nak order? Okay, boleh insyaAllah. Okay, can be same company, different product line. Contoh, ada ice cream tapi satu high end, satu low end dan they combine. Atau contoh yang selalu sangat buat perangai ni, Nestle suka sangat buat co-branding between dia punya same subsidiary. Different subsidiary. Yes, to create more impact. Dr. Grace, baru nak tanya kejap lagi soalan quiz. Kenapa we go into this direction? Oh, thank you Dr. Amim. Okay, thank you for all the market validation. Really appreciate that. Okay, kenapa kita buat benda ni? Help increase customer base and brand awareness. Okay. Look here, let's say Disney and Duck. I don't know who is Duck. I tak kenal pun Vivi Yusof ni. Tapi of course I know Disney. Kan? Of course anak I tahu Disney. Imagine one day kalau Vivi Yusof keluarkan stationery, dah ada pun. Tapi macam notepad ke apa kan. If they come out with things that are useful to kids or school age kids, mungkin dia akan appeal to kanak-kanak more. Dia macam, mama, I nak sangat beli brand Duck ni sebab I nak pencil case pemadam Disney dia. Macam tu. Tak pasal-pasal Duck dapat profit of that, leveraging on that particular kids customer base yang tak pernah tahu apa-apa pasal Duck. Okay, boleh faham tak kan? Okay, lepas tu ada Grab pernah buat dulu kalau pakai Grab berapa kali nanti dapat voucher Wanda Coffee. Ada. And then yang famous one Hershey's. Okay, kenapa tahu Hershey's ni lately banyak when I read the article sebab Hershey's ni dia in 5 tahun kebelakangan ni dia sibuk buat FDI, foreign direct investment. Tu yang dekat Senai ada satu kilang dia. So Southeast Asia dia letak satu dekat senai, and dekat Singapore pun ada kilang dia. So dia masuk banyak market Southeast Asia. Tapi this is a totally American brand yang kita tahu coklat mahal lah. Hershey's ni coklat mahal. Tak nak lah beli coklat Kisses ni mahal What they do, they have to tackle our local market. Kita punya local market. So they go into brands yang dia tahu Malaysian suka. Contoh, confectionery and beverages. That's why you akan tengok Walls ice cream ada Hershey's. Atau air susu tu. Ada susu soya tu. Visoy. Susu soya pun dengan Hershey's. Terus sale dia up. Terus sale dia meningkat untuk Hershey's dan juga untuk that particular soy milk. Especially bulan puasa hari tu lah. Okay, so this is what we mean by why companies invest in co-branding. Semua investment. Tak ada free kat dunia ni. Contoh McDonald's buat banyak juga untuk Happy Meals. Happy Meals. Okay. Can somebody of you help me to answer tak? Kenapa McDonald's akan always maintain dengan character license product untuk Happy Meal dia? Contoh Hasbro, Marvel, Barbie. Kenapa? Salah ke pilih toys yang tak glamour? Good, Dr. Diana, collectibles. Okay, sebab dia dah ada strong brand name. Dah ada dalam otak kanak-kanak ni, dah ada strong brand power. Okay, brand yang kita belajar tadi, brand association. Jadi, dia takkan nak satu, dia nak setiap minggu. Dia nak, kalau Transformer tu nak semua. Nak apa, yang kuning, yang merah, Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, apalah gedebak-gedebuk, semua. Kalau nak buku tu, nak semua minggu. Kalau Hello Kitty, nak semua. Yes, betul. Correct. Okay, so it work really well. Contoh BTS. BTS tahu? Kan? BTS. Okay, so yes, orang berebut-rebut nak beratur dekat BTS tu, nak dia punya apa purple packaging, Q pun khas untuk BTS follower ARMY lah kan, khas. Okay, kerana they know very well with this kind of co-branding, this kind of collabo ni, yes, Pepsi, Blackpink, okay, it will work letup. So nanti I akan think lah, I punya cinnamon roll tu nak co-branding dengan siapa kan, tumpang sekaki buat bundle kan. Boleh. So cara dia normally kita buat bundle itu produk ni bundle kan. Okay, ataupun share terus campaign tu. Okay, contoh yang kita tengok ni macam Walls, Hershey's in front of you right now. Packaging tu totally tukar. Packaging tu letak terus co-branding. Okay, ataupun remain separate. Contoh dekat botol, dekat tin Wonda tak ada pun logo Grab. Okay, ataupun dekat kereta Grab tak ada pun logo Wonda. Okay, tapi they do the marketing campaign together. Pun dikira co-branding. In the case of Disney and Duck, I'm not sure. Ada ke logo Disney dekat tudung dia? Ada yang logo Disney. Dr. V, do you know about this? Hot Wheels. Oh, Hot Wheels dengan apa? Ada banyak juga kan? Hot Wheels kereta tu kan? Yes, okay. So there is a reason why co-branding ni kalau boleh dia orang suka sama kuat. Biar well known dengan well known. Jadi well known comes with its huge customer base. Lagi satu well known ni comes with huge customer base. Jadi dia win-win situation. Win-win scenario. Okay. Tapi kalau satu kuat, satu tak berapa, contoh Duck dengan DC. Bolehlah kita kata Duck tu tak kuat Bolehlah Duck tu kira positioning map dia masih low. Disney wow atas sana. Okay. So mungkin hanya satu pihak yang akan dapat the effect. Disney tak kisah pun. Disney, I don't care. I dah banyak collaboration. I have a big need. Tapi untuk Duck, it gives something. So Nilofa dengan siapa? Nilofa dengan ada branding I mean, dia co-branding Dr. Diana. Yes, betul. Dalam gambar tudung ada gambar telinga Mickey. Correct. So design dia follow betul Dr. Ongku. Tak semestinya brand tu kena exist sebelah-sebelah kat packaging, kena exist sebelah-sebelah dekat tudung, tak semestinya. Tapi the aura, the product concept, boleh panggil co-branding. Even colour also. Dia cakap dia co-branding, for that particular product dia tukar colour kuning. Sebab dia tahu dia nak JV dengan McDonald. McDonald kuning kan? M kuning kan? The Golden Arch kan? So dia tahu dia nak JV kali ni dengan McDonald. So purposely campaign kita semua kuning. Boleh. Okay. Saya rasa tak ada logo Disney. I don't think so. I think pun tak ada. Sebab Disney dia pelokek. Nak bayar logo je bayar lain pula berapa juta. So. Tapi kebanyakan kartun menyebabkan corak tudung. Yes, like what Dr. Ongku said. Betul. Dah kira okey lah tu. Lepas lah. Untuk Duck is a big thing. Untuk Disney, apa kau buat ni? Buat tudung? Buatlah. Okay. Tak peduli pun. Kan? Okay, Lego and Levi's. Yeah, I heard about that too. About this Lego and Levi's. Very interesting. Thank you, Haikal. Okay, Disney and Dark, I remember dulu one of it. Oh yeah, Dr. Yana, you ni kan CEO apa benda tu yang attachment tu kan? Dekat Dark, right? Remember dulu one of it because they share same values. That's why Disney agrees to collaborate. Correct, betul. Betul lah nak sign MOA for co-branding ni bukan simply kita boleh ajak dia, kau jom kita co-branding. Bukan ajak-ajak je. Yes, of course kita kena tengok brand tu ada same mission, brand tu ada same selalunya dia nak dengan geng dia je lah dekat same positioning map. Okay, ya Dr. Yana memang level lain ni. Kan level lain daripada kita Dr. Adawiyah. Okay. Okay, so inilah challenge lah kan. Kalau kita sibuk nak cakap everything need to be online because now we are tackling the topic number 3 kan into how do we do the positioning kan. Tak semestinya positioning to online. Tak semestinya, okay? Because we know kalau nak buat online ni perlu investment, access to funding and some people pun tak well utilize of apps, tak pandai nak guna certain parts of the technology kan. Okay? Okay, how did Malaysians start their online shopping journey? Katakan nak cari something, nak beli something. So I don't know whether this stands true to you or not, but my personal experience betul. Google search dulu. Nombor 2, I akan pergi Shopee. Terus pergi Shopee cari. Shopee tu dah jadi macam Google dah, kan? Okay. But if you search in Google also, produk pun sama akan keluar direct ke Lazada and Shopee. So ini the power of SEO, search engine optimization. The power of SEO, how Lazada and Shopee berjaya connect to Google. You Google perkataan tapi keluarnya shopping. Okay, so I want to demonstrate to you the power of SEO, search engine optimization. Some you have to pay, some happen organically lah, naturally, naik kan, based on hits. Discover on Facebook, yes, ada banyak juga. You cari perkataan tu ataupun dia keluar sebagai sponsor. You cakap audio, you bincang dekat WhatsApp, tiba-tiba keluar iklan tu. Macam ada hantu kan? Yeah, because they have the technology to detect voice as well as written text. So we are living in a world of big data now. So people are hungry for consumers data. So whatever you talk about, you type, you membawang, bergosip, nanti kejap lagi keluar dekat iklan social media. Dia jadi feed lah, sponsored feed. Okay. Yes, so it leads me to share with you about this. If you're serious about going online, then as I said, your brand need to be strong. Okay, so kadang-kadang brand tu tak bermula as a strong brand, tak apa. But these are the effort that you can do or invest so that dia jadi household name. Banyak kena invest. You kena ada Facebook ad sikit. You kena available or exist in Instagram. Ada YouTube video, ada YouTube channel, ada Twitter. Okay, ada Pinterest. Okay. And then ini final lah. Next, macam mana nak handle the tracking. Tracking. You boleh tahu orang ni pergi, sebelum dia datang page aku, dia datang daripada page tadi. And then kita boleh tahu, orang yang kebanyakannya klik page aku ni lepas ni pergi mana? Kita boleh tahu. Itu namanya bounces. How do you leave track? Ada apps dia, ada software dia banyak. Some are free, some you have to invest lah. Kena bayar kalau nak premium features kan. Okay, and then you can also check on the leads. Leads to prospects lebih kurang. And entirely in the end kita nak convert into sales lah. Convert into sales. Kita nak orang tu akhirnya benar-benar beli. Okay. And how to maintain loyalty. Ada software dia juga, ada tools dia juga. And last kali, advocates. So kalau tengok funnel ni quite interesting. Dia tak rigid macam terus reverse triangle terbalik atau pyramid. Tak. Dia besar, large and then membesar balik. Dekat bawah dia widen balik. Kenapa? Okay, sebab in marketing funnel tool for digital marketing, kat bawah tu penting. Iaitu if you have good product, sometimes you don't have to do extra marketing. Yang buat marketing tu adalah your customer. Dia tolong share, dia tolong check in. Okay, dia tolong Foursquare, dulu ada Foursquare punya apps kan. Dia boleh link pula Facebook dengan Instagram. Satu post tapi dua-dua dia pergi. Okay, bila orang like, orang nampak pula kawan kita like apa. Okay, so these are what we mean by customer advocates. As a marketer or product developer and founder, you tak payah buat apa-apa. You don't have to do anything because dia viral dengan sendirinya, benda tu exist online, dan dia expand and dia punya network tu keep on enlarge and enlarge due to naturally customer tolong promote. Okay, so free marketing for you. Sebab tu bawah tu besar. But you need to have the right tool to help you to do that. Tak ada yang free kat dunia ni, tak ada yang berlaku secara instant, melainkan betul-betul viral lah. That's why there are marketeers, there are product developers yang hungry for bad marketing. Have to say that kan. Dia rasa dengan kontroversi produk lebih boom. Tak payahlah kita cakap siapa kan. Okay. So, but it exists. There are research in bad marketing. Memang ada. Dalam CV ada banyak yang kaji tentang yalah, dark marketing, bad marketing. Ada Okay, so yes, ni contoh lah. Probably you can exist, when you exist online, mungkin you boleh come up dengan apps. Okay, how to book your product. Okay. Okay, so ni I cover quickly lah. Yes, kita dah cover tadi social media. Tapi this is quite interesting because latest data If you look here, selain daripada search engine, okay, consumers are really looking for your brand Bukan produk je. Sometimes they Google your brand, terus dekat social media. They Google your brand, dia cari hashtag. Dia cari hashtag, dia search kalau dekat Instagram memang boleh sort kan. By place, people, hashtag, you can search kan. Padahal dia cuma nak cari produk. Okay. Dia bukan nak cari certain people, certain kawan, certain account. So yes, if you see, look here, this is the trend. So if Dr. Zaidin mentioned just now about TikTok, we just have to surf together with the wave. Looks like 16 to 24 years old, they are there. Okay, mereka mungkin sama berat lah social engine dengan social network ni. Search engine means Google lah. Google dulu, Yahoo kan. Okay, social network straight into your SOCMAT. But if you look into orang tua punya data, quite interesting too. 55 to 64 years old. We can say they are not so much using the SOCMAT for that purpose. Untuk beli barang mungkin tak berani lah. Mungkin guna social media untuk connect to family and friends, cucu, tengok perkembangan kawan-kawan lama, to reconnect with friends, but not really for business. They don't search brand there. So these are, I think, quite useful data, okay, that can give us insights. If you know where you want to position your product, if you know what kind of segment you want to tackle, that is where you should be. Please Google Wakafa and help promote wakaf economy. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Ubaida. Is this the same like what Dr. Halimah shared just now? Sama tak? Wakaf, produk wakaf. Okay, right? So sama dengan social media ni dah banyak lah users kat Malaysia kan. Okay. Okay, now kita dah tiba step keempat, nak habis dah. Then you have to practice some simple guidelines If you know you want to, copywriting ni tak semestinya dekat social media. Okay, kalau you nak buat iklan, okay, kalau you nak buat like pamphlets, poster, okay, you can use some, apa maksud copywriting? Ayat-ayat iklan. Ayat-ayat iklan. How do you pujuk? How do you coaxing, pujuk your potential purchaser Okay, therefore dalam copywriting yang baik, I said awal tadi kan, we have to communicate value. Communicate value, bagi tahu apa benefit akan dapat. And probably you do a little bit of demonstration. People really appreciate live, stories kan. Kalau Facebook live. Kalau Insta story kan. Reel kan, sekarang reel. So you do a little bit of product demonstration that can have high hits high viewership. Okay. And try to be consistent. Jangan dekat online social media you buat kelakar, humorous, tapi dekat you punya iklan TV, iklan tu nada dia serious pula. Kalau boleh biar consistent message for that particular campaign. Okay, for example, in 1 year, you are going to launch 4 campaigns. Okay, 4 campaigns, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. So kalau boleh quarter 1 tu maintain humor. Kalau nak tukar nanti tunggu quarter 2 tukar elegant pula, cute pula, tukar campaign yang tone dia atau appeal dia lain. Okay? Jangan campur aduk, nanti orang confuse. Orang confuse apa? Orang confuse positioning tadi. Orang confuse. Ini macam tak serius je kereta BMW ni, betul ke? Oh, tapi at the other way of looking at it, nampak kereta BMW ni macam eksklusif, luxury, positioning map ke atas. Okay, tapi bila tengok iklan ni macam lain pula dia punya positioning map. We don't want to confuse the potential purchaser, potential buyer. Especially kalau produk tu baru di pasaran lah. Belum ada strong brand name, established brand name. Okay. So we have to be careful about how we practice the steps. So sama lah. So you kena choose the correct picture for your Facebook page. Okay. Okay, Dr. Hawani, what do you think approach untuk market barang start dengan beli percuma? I agree. Boleh. I agree. Actually, this is part of you punya positioning tadi, 4P. Giving samples. Yes. Giving samples is part of positioning. Especially if you know you are yang PLC tu, product life cycle tu, you tahu baru nak masuk market. Produk tu memang orang pun tak familiar lagi with this kind of product category. Contoh mask yang diperbuat daripada certain daun. I don't know. So maybe you try to give free samples first. Rasa, food tasting, food demonstration. Yeah, I agree. But we have to be careful lah. To what extent? Jangan asyik bagi je kan. Boleh lah nak niatkan sedekah kan. Boleh, tapi kena tengok dekat mana. Kalau dah rasa produk tu growth, then boleh stop lah kot. Bila dah mula growth, tak perlu product sampling. Okay, Dr. Wani, lagi satu kat mana sesuai nak bagi product sampling ni? Bagi je lah free. Bila dah turun balik, dah decline. Okay, actually kat mana-mana stage yang kita rasa sesuai dengan produk kita. Even at maturity stage pun boleh. Sebab terlalu ramai competitor dekat situ. So why not, some you bagi free. Contoh you join, masukkan sekali dalam running kit. Running kit, letak sekali, tepek sekali kita punya mask. Tepek sekali kita punya cookies. Saya pernah join running event dapat cookies. Boleh? So, yes, I don't have a problem with that strategy, Dr. Wani. Bagi free. But you have to control somewhere lah, how much to what extent, kan? Okay, yes, you have to, it must reflect your business image. What I want to say here is your Facebook page tu jangan campur aduk dengan a personal page. Itu rule number 1. Unless nak suka-suka business, hobi tu tak apalah kan. Tapi if you think that you are serious upon that business, you kena ada Facebook business account. Even WhatsApp pun kena ada WhatsApp business yang boleh download katalog terus. Download katalog, okay? Because somehow it actually boost and reflect your business image. Your positioning lah. Your positioning. Okay. Yes, so it is mentioned that berapa banyak nak letak. Jangan banyak-banyak sangat per day. Macam 2, 3, 8 post sehari. Nanti orang tak sempat catch up. Dia tak sempat nak populate. Populate in the social media. Kalau boleh satu hari satu je. Choose the right time. Pukul 1 hingga pukul 4 sebab people are more rested. It is said that Facebook punya crowd ni kalangan aunties and uncles. Bukan orang muda sangat. So sesuai 1 hingga 4 mungkin dia dah take a break daripada work. Okay. So ni quite latest statistik jugalah ni that I found ni. Okay. Hari pun ada juga. Ni kalau kita nak go very detail lah about kita punya decision making tu kan. Sebab tu practice is step number 4 You have to know what are the practical steps. Okay, to engage in certain technique lah. Okay, contoh nak Sunday je, higher engagement. Yelah weekend kan, Saturday, Sunday. Dah towards the end tu 18%. Tengah-tengah orang busy. Mungkin tak sempat nak bersosial lah kat Facebook Best time orang kata pagi, 9 pagi. Mungkin dia stuck dekat traffic light. Stuck tengah nak pergi kerja. Okay, ataupun baru nak mula kerja, buka dulu komputer, okay, surf, browse a bit, then baru start kerja kan. And 3, mungkin kerja dah habis, the work for the day dah sum up, okay. Lepas tu baru nak relax, okay, unwind kejap dekat online, social media. So these are the best things. These are the best times for Facebook. Tapi Twitter lain pula. Twitter lain. Sebab Twitter ni work on short messages. Gambar tak ada, apa tak ada. Sekarang dah ada gambar, video semua dah ada, dulu tak adalah kan. Okay. Instagram lain. Okay. So ini yang kita can macam consider lah. Dia bukan syarat wajib tau, bukan syarat sah. Tapi kalau ada tu macam bagus, okay, sebab dia akan menyebabkan kita punya positioning campaign lebih efektif Okay. Dr. Halimah, macam mangkuktingkat.com, yes, Tiffin paling atas ada tujuan promo quick cookies of newcomers. Yes, betul, kan? So, benda tu kita kena fikir siapa kita punya target segment pada masa tu. What kind of product that yang kita nak highlight for that particular campaign atau hari lah. Okay, yes. Of course kita boleh boost, bayarlah sikit pakai FB ad kan. Bayar sikit. Ini kalau yang nak go into this direction lah. Boleh boost daripada semurah-murahnya berapa ringgit, RM8 ikut hari. lagi lama, lagi mahal, and berapa banyak nak invest in that particular advertising. Post. Dia boleh boost post, dia boleh boost page. Okay. What you want, you can specify. Contoh you nak go for targeted. And then you specify lah demographic tadi. Yes, Dr. Nazri, kena ada semua ke social media? Saya ada FB je, tu pun malas update. Alamak. Dr. Nazri nak buka bisnes ke? Kalau nak buka bisnes, then kena kita mula step pertama, rajinkan update tu atau buat Facebook khas untuk bisnes. To answer you whether kena ada semua, tak semestinya. Tak semestinya, tapi as I said, you have to know the segment yang you want to target. If you know the segment ramai kat TikTok, terpaksalah you masuk, terpaksalah kita terjebak masuk ke kancah TikTok. Kan? If you know that is your target segment. Tapi kalau rasa you nak serve market for orang tua, orang pencen, they are a lot on Facebook, then maintain Facebook. There are people yang meniaga hanya ada IG, Instagram, tak pernah ada Facebook, successful juga. Okay, because Instagram works well for grafik, gambar. Okay, Facebook ni you boleh berceloteh, panjang, bercerita macam diary. Okay, kita kena faham dululah apa tugas setiap social media. Itu dah topik lain lah. Itu saya minat juga, social media marketing. Yang itu lain-lain function dia. Okay, based on company. Okay, Dr. Yogesh, to make customer remember or recognize our product. Yes, okay, correct. Itu for you mean for when we say about advertising ke? When we say ini ke? The right time to post, is it? Are you commenting on this, Dr. Yogesh? Sorry, baru baca. Betul. Yeah, so that people remember, it lasts long. So, because bidang saya memang consumer behavior, we cannot run away from memory recall and persuasion. Kan, memory recall, motivation, persuasion. Okay, jadi motivation highest kat mana? Kena tahu juga. Okay, and memory recall dia more dekat mana? Okay, ada hari-hari tertentu, waktu tertentu. Kalau people have clouded mind, orang yang tengah busy, dia tak akan fokus pada produk kita. Tak ada masa dia nak tengok kita punya product demonstration. Kan? So ini package yang offered by Facebook ya. Okay, if you are interested in this, then you can explore more. Yes, I really encourage people to use proper hashtag. Hashtag yang tak bagus adalah hashtag yang panjang and then you panggil hashtag. Okay, hashtag aku bencilah dia ni mak kau hijau panjang. You je yang faham. If you click that hashtag, tak ada orang pakai hashtag tu. So we have to understand what is the use of hashtag. Hashtag ni apa? Dia nak kumpul, dia nak sort semua topik tu dalam satu tempat. Jadi kalau you hashtag kami sayang Sarah, contohlah Sarah Raisuddin arwah kan. Okay. So mungkin you klik situ Sarah Shuib. Ada 1,000 orang Sarah Shuib. So banyak benda tu kumpul di situ. Then there's a lot of things that you can promote in that particular hashtag. So lebih banyak orang guna hashtag tu, lebih popular, then more things you can do lah to your benefit. Atau you boleh buat your own new hashtag. Betul Dr. Wan. Ini betul ada ke ni? Wakaf ekonomi tu memang betul ada ke? You baru create ni? Memang ada ya?
Boleh klik, dah beribu rasanya.
Okay, good. Nanti kita try. Ini dekat mana? Instagram ke?
Semua
Facebook?
platform.
Okay, good. Yes, you have to maintain the same hashtag at all platforms. Okay. Alright, good. Okay, last, kita dah yang terakhir. As I mentioned, everything that if we want to manage something, we have to monitor, isn't it? Kan? Kalau tak tahu, then macam mana nak manage kan? So, okay, kena tengok selalu kita punya profit and loss. Okay, what I mentioned here bukan yang overall accounting. What I'm telling you here is about marketing. Marketing punya return of investment. Kalau you invest something in packaging tu, you letak 2,000 untuk cost packaging. Berbaloi tak? Naik 3 kali ganda tak? To be safe, dia mesti kali 3. Okay. So kalau you nak invest in a certain logo, you nak bayar orang buat professional logo, nak invest in certain colour atau nak kena beli certain font type. Kena beli. Certain font memang kena beli kalau nak cantik, canggih, lain dari yang lain, unik. Is it worthy of that investment? Jadi kita kena manage dulu, tengok kalau kita launch ni, kita buat sikit forecasting, boleh dapat berapa tahun baru dapat pulangan Okay, so kena do a little bit of profit and loss calculation and MROI lah. And then dah buat tengok it turn out to be a wrong investment ataupun yang tidak berapa tepat. Jangan sedih, okay? Setiap perniagaan ada kegagalan, kan? Okay? Ada risk dia, okay? You may need to remove or minimize that losing technique. Tukar style, tukar strategi. So I highlight there, maybe you totally come up with a new product. Study again, start balik dia punya loop tadi. Maybe you start observe again. Tengok balik keliling, mungkin salah step, okay? Or maybe you dah observe betul, competitors dah betul, tapi the way you position the product terlalu mahal, terlalu eksklusif, doesn't really suit the crowd. Okay, ataupun the product that you come up with untuk selesaikan sesuatu 5 pillar problem yang 5 pillars tu of the social problem, tapi terlalu murah, menyebabkan orang hilang confidence in term of quality. Okay, so I would suggest you to forget about it, come up with a new product atau maintain the product but rebranding. Rebranding tu apa? Yang tadi tu lah, tukar colour dia, tukar logo dia, tukar nama dia, tukar lagu dia. Gardenia buat a lot of things, tukar packaging, tukar ingredient, come up dengan new thing. Gardenia in order to be number one, to maintain number one in the market for confectionery. Banyak kan dia punya market player sekarang kan. So Gardenia kalau nak maintain, a lot of things they need to do. Yes, because if you have to subscribe and some are free to social media analytics. Kalau nak full blast punya function memang kena bayar. Okay, untuk tengok and tengok sampai detail. Tapi Facebook kebanyakannya free. Right? That's all. So kita revise sikit. It's actually a loop. Observe, segment, position, practice, okay, and set monitor, okay. And tertinggal satu arrow. Daripada monitor boleh pergi observe balik, right? Maybe there's some ways that it has gone wrong, doesn't suit you, doesn't suit the market. Maybe you punya branding tu totally salah, totally awkward. Okay, then don't lose hope. Observe again. Try to create more awareness, be more alert towards your surrounding, right? You might come up with better product next time. Or better marketing. Okay, so saya bagi conclusion sikit, kot ada yang datang mengantuk ke tadi lost kan. Okay, step pertama you have to segment your market. Alright, you have to know siapa nak target. Segment tu kena tahu dulu background dia apa with all the segmentation factors, demographic, geographic, lifestyle and behavior. Right, and then you target specific market. Baru boleh buat positioning. Positioning ni yang tadilah branding, brand name, color, packaging, pricing, where to sell it, what kind of shop, okay, what kind of advertising, is it social media or not, okay, perlu tak kita jual dekat Shopee, ini semua positioning, right? Ataupun mungkin kita jual dengan kedai U-Shop lah. Okay, masa dekat U-Shop saya cuba juga ada usaha nak buat semua ni, so I joint venture with Aryani, okay, memang pergi deal dengan big boss dia. Joint venture dengan Datuk Light. So for that particular year, and ada yang kita collaborate dengan unit HEK UTM dengan penerbit, okay, dengan Kalam, okay, Kalam untuk magnet. So for that particular convocation 2019, I'm so happy because sale kita 23,000 untuk 4 hari setengah. I think it's a personal achievement for me. Yang tak pernah dicapai oleh U-Shop sebelum tu. 23,000 4 hari setengah, 7 pagi, 7 malam. Mula berniaga 9 pagi buka, 7 malam tutup. 23,000. I think kalau nak convo tu lebih lama, mungkin lebih kaya kot U-Shop. Okay. Alhamdulillah. So I think I actually apply what I can, the knowledge I have with U-Shop. Dekat situ, I experiment with a few things. Some gagal, gelakkan diri sendiri and my 3 staff. Some I can be proud of the product, of the achievement. So tapi sayangnya U-Shop pun dah tutup kan. Tapi tak apa, I think maybe UTM is still thinking how to move ahead. Okay, but if you ask me, I think it's one of my passion. I really love that portfolio. I really like what I do and I did. Cakap pun macam sedih, tapi yeah, I think I can really experimenting and test all the theories that I learn. So dekat situ, I try to apply. Kan? Okay. Some memang I nampak direct impact direct effect. Some tu memang tak ada impact. Okay. So that's all. Okay, I try to tackle your question ya. Dr. Y, sometimes bila produk kita dah ada brand and ada orang nak beli brand kita tu, betul? What do you think? Nak let go create another brand? Do you know the history behind Kicap Kipas Udang? Kicap Kipas Udang ni, dia Hal kan nama company tu kan? Hal. Dia sebenarnya Haji Abdul something lah bin Haji Abdul Latif. Okay? But they sell the rights yang resipi asal tu jual kepada Zara Foodstuff kat Lakin tu. So tak apa, boleh. Kalau ada orang nak beli, if you are creative enough like Mark Zuckerberg sebelum dia come out dengan Facebook, dia come out dengan benda lain. Okay, lepas tu dia sell it off and come out dengan benda lain pula. So there are serial entrepreneur. Dia tak boleh duduk diam. Dia rasa bila dah sampai dekat satu tahap yang matured, I'm going to sell this away and get highest revenue, highest profit while people are still needing this product. Some tu dia sayang. Some tu dia rasa, tak nak lah, I will improve till I become number one. Boleh. So if Dr. Wani, you ask me, I setuju ke tak, apa pendapat I setuju. I don't mind. Kalau one day ada orang nak beli resepi cinnamon roll, by the way, resepi cinnamon roll tu memang I R&D tau. I buat sendiri. Setelah beberapa kegagalan. Alhamdulillah, insyaAllah you all dapat yang terpaling sedap I ever produce lah. Cewa. I like to experiment on the ingredients as well as the technique. So, if one day orang nak beli, tapi I nak kena deal lah. Yang beli tu mungkin McDonald ke, kafe-kafe tertentu, I don't mind. I can sell you this recipe and the ingredient and the exact bahan yang I pakai. Sebab different butter will yield different roti. Different sugar pun sebenarnya dan different susu. Itulah rahsia kejayaan saya. Dia kena specific brand. On the dot. Okay. Tapi kalau ada orang nak beli, I don't mind if you ask me. Macam dulu sos cili Aminah. Ya betul Dr. Halimah, dia jual kan? Dia jual. What if nama produk
Doktor, sorry saya termute doktor tadi. Nak mute orang lain. Doktor termute.
Okay. Unmute.
Sorry.
What if nama produk kita sama dengan produk lain but the produk dah dapat trademark? The difference is produk lain tu dalam skincare industry but kita punya dalam filtration industry. Ada tau. Is there any implication dari segi law? Ada. Sebab trademark ni very very sensitive issue. Tapi trademark, copyright semua membawa maksud yang berlainan. Sorry, that's not my expertise, Afika. I'm not able to answer. Tapi tapi I really encourage all of you warga UTM to collaborate with us. Sebab in my research group ni memang kita ada orang legal, orang lawyer, orang marketing, saya lah Dr. Grace, okay? And we have people from leadership. Kita memang ada people yang spesifik lah. So, saya rasa Dr. Cik Puan Nur Afika, people yang legal, especially commerce punya people, commercial law, can give you better answer for that. Sebenarnya ada isu. Walaupun produk line atau produk industri dia, kategori dia lain. Okay? But it depends also where do you lodge that copyright. Kat mana yang you daftarkan tu. Okay? Alright. Kalau boleh jangan nama sama lah. Sebab tu tadi saya share with all of you ideas how to come up with good brand names. It could be a combination of names, some name that you fabricate, totally fabricate, doesn't exist in any dictionary. Okay, because kalau boleh kita nak kurangkan this kind of risiko, especially legal actions lah kan. Right. Okay, Afika, welcome. Boleh collaborate with us. Kalau bukan dengan kami pun, dengan AHIBS lah. Dengan my faculty, Azman Hashim International Business School. We really encourage you to reach out to us. Okay, along the years banyak juga collaboration kami dengan Fakulti Sains, Tamadun Islam, okay, dengan dulu FBME, kan ada beberapa lah kan yang saya collaborate, right? Kawan-kawan saya collaborate juga, Dr. Grace with Prof. Rafidah, kan? Okay, on eco-tourism, eco-industrial park, right? Yeah, so we can help you conducting trainings, workshops, or merely giving you business advice, business coaching. Yeah, probably help you with business plan. Depends lah. Kadang-kadang berbayar lah service ni kan, consultation kan namanya. But sometimes boleh je kita share like over a cup of coffee. Okay, I think UTM kita perlu lebih banyak collaborate. Bukan fighting, bukan compete against each other at the faculty level, tapi kita kena join and do things together, collaborate together. I think hasilnya akan lebih letup. Okay. Market research, consumer awareness study kami banyak juga bantu sesama kawan-kawan UTM engineering faculty to help with market research. There's a lot that me and my friends have been involved lah over the years. So yeah, do reach out to us. Nama group kami Service Quality Research Group. Okay. Kalau produk under UTM boleh juga doktor spin-off Kita ada juga dulu produk spin-off, produk yang apa nak dapatkan grant, lepas tu the grant request for the applicants tu mesti ada elemen social atau community market survey. Kita tolong, tapi nama masuklah dalam grant tu kan. Tepeklah sekali. Macam tu. I mean there are possible few ways. Licensing, saya personally tak pernah buat licensing ni, but there are my group members yang heading into that direction for licensing. Yeah. Oh, thank you Dr. Rosila for listening to my babbling today. Okay, tu je. Do you have any question? Oh, Abu Baida, are you a lecturer? Are you a staff in UTM? Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you Dr. Halimah and everybody. No, oh okay. Ini your business Abu Baida, can I know you are how do you know about this program? You bukan staff UTM ya? Oh, okay. Thank you for being here lah, for listening. I hope I give you a little bit of knowledge sharing, Thank you Dr. Uku, thank you everyone. Thank you Dr. Aino, ni kawan dari sekolah tu panggil Dr. Y kan? Okay. Close to UTM since long. Oh, duduk dekat-dekat UTM. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you everyone. Okay, Siti, kita dah habis ke?
Itulah. Kalau saya nampak macam ada beberapa soalan lagi yang keluar ni.
Saya cuba tackle ya. Dr. Wani tanya, what do you think about social entrepreneur? Wow, Dr. Wani, ini saya punya kalau level ranking bidang yang saya minat, rankingnya nombor 2. Nombor 1 dalam hidup saya sangat minat anything green or sustainable punya issues on marketing lah, product, even PhD student saya ke MPhil ke, semua topik tu. Nombor 2 favorite artis saya, SE. Even okay, if I can share lah kan, me, Dr. Umar Hayat and Dr. Adawiyah, we are certified SE trainer in Malaysia. Alhamdulillah, kita mewakili UTM dan it is a 7-month certification program by the Magic and Government KPT together with SE Academy, UK and Singapore Management U. Banyaklah collaborator dia, 7 bulan, 3 stage, macam nak pengsan berasa, akhirnya kami lulus. Dapat sijil. So me, Dr. Adawiyah and Dr. Omar, we are so proud to be representing UTM for that particular training. Alhamdulillah. And kami certified trainer. Jadi ilmu tu boleh diguna pakai lah. Okay. Yes, kalau tanya memang minat. Memang minat lah. Dan okay, Dr. Wani, kalau nak go into social entrepreneur, ada beberapa rules and regulations and you can go by the Magic website. There are certain guideline to get SE accreditation. Antaranya 51% daripada income mesti pergi ke social mission. Tak boleh masuk dalam kocik sangat lah. From revenue bukan profit. Lepas tu kena make sure more than 50% employee, sekiranya kita guna inclusive business model for SE, mesti terdiri daripada orang-orang yang targeted beneficiaries ataupun underprivileged community. Itu syarat kedua. Dia atau. Kalau boleh buat semua, memang lebih baik lah. Dekat Malaysia tak banyak, hanya baru ada 400 lebih ke 300 lebih SE accredited company. Yang lain-lain tu dia hanya panggil diri dia SE, tapi dia sebenarnya tak menepati syarat-syarat audited by the government lah. Okay. So Dr. Wani, go for it. If you have a business, I really encourage. In fact, that's what I'm doing with my role lah, business meroti tu tadi. I am into SE. Cita-cita saya besar lah juga kan untuk tu. Tapi insyaAllah ada rezeki. Okay. Thank you for everyone for being here today. Ada soalan lagi. What is your opinion about Tesla in terms of branding strategy? EV. Dr. Surya. Sorry, I tak berapa mahir sangat lah Tesla ni. Sebab I baca nanti dia ada kontroversi baru. So I may lost touch a bit about this Tesla thing. Dr. Surya, sorry. I would say branding strategy dia dia macam high and heavy industry. Okay. So of course, tapi at the same time dia ada juga consumer car segment, dia touch on the mass market juga. So if I can sum up, dia punya branding strategy memang power lah. But I think they write a lot on controversy. Dia banyak sangat pakai kontroversi juga. Especially in term of product recalls and issues with environmental concerns of certain negara. Dia tak boleh masuk produk dia sebab melebihi exceed the environmental guideline of countries. Tahu, dia ada problem tahu Tesla ni. Okay, Dr. Surya, sorry Dr. Surya, that's all I can answer.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think, Dr. Surya? Would you like to say anything about that? Okay lah Thank you kan? Okay. Okay. Boleh share slide, boleh, tak ada masalah. Yes. Magic. MAGIC. Okay. Tapi sekarang dah berlaku reshuffle sikit government semua ni kan. With Puan Zulira. Puan Zulira used to be a CEO of Magic. Tapi dah tak ada, dia technology park sekarang. And now become UTM punya part of UTM punya, sorry, my ignorant. Puan Zulira dia pengurusan universiti kan?
LPU member.
LP kan? Okay, sorry for that Yes, so I think it's a good boost to our university. She is a very experienced person in this lah kan. Okay. Tapi dah combine lah pula teknologi park dengan ni, and then reshuffle banyak SE bukan bawa Magic lagi, ada a few. Tapi I think the government will remain steadfast lah in term of dia punya mission for SE tu. Memang dia akan develop SE in Malaysia. Ya.
Okay. So macam dah tak ada soalan lagi. Sebenarnya untuk update apa ada? Puan Liana ada nak cakap sesuatu?
Okay.
Puan Liana ada nak cakap apa-apa? Nak tanya ke? Tak ada. Okay, so kalau tiada lagi soalan, saya rasa program ini pun di pengakhiran. So nanti slides Dr. Zuraida akan share kepada saya.
Boleh.
Doktor? Okay,
Boleh,
nanti
boleh.
saya akan sharekan kepada semua partisipan yang telah mengisi orang kehadiran kita yang telah saya sharekan link berkenaan sekali dengan recording hari ni lah. Untuk sebagai rujukan lah nanti. Sebab saya nampak program ini telah menjadi sangat bermanfaat selain daripada kita punya target utama iaitu researchers of DPM, juga kepada semua staff lah yang
Okay. I just got to read here. Dr. Halimah message. I'm so sorry. Thank you Dato' Abu Ubaidah. My God, I instantly panggil Encik Abu Ubaidah. Thank you for being in my session today. Thank you Dr. Halimah for inviting Dato' Abu Ubaidah to be here. Right? I hope I managed to give you something that you would like to listen. Okay, sorry Siti, sambung balik.
Tak apa. Itulah saya akan sharekan kepada semua peserta kita punya slides dengan juga recording kita pada hari ini melalui attendance email yang diisi dalam attendance list lah. So melalui sana saya akan sharekan kepada semua. So
Okay, sure.
Itulah sangat bermanfaat hari ini, saya percaya. Sebab
Alhamdulillah,
selain daripada
mula-mula
kita punya
memberi.
target
Alright.
researchers of UTM, ada juga staff-staff lain yang mungkin ada bisnes kecil-kecilan untuk lebih berkembang dan majulah, insyaAllah. So terima kasih sangat-sangat Dr. Zuraida kerana menerima jemputan kita sebagai speaker pada hari ini. Dan saya rasa sebelum kita menutup majlis, boleh tak buka kamera untuk kita ambil gambar?
Boleh. Terima kasih juga ya kepada UTM ICC for this ICC Cube X session webinar. Very interesting. Ada yang memang saya sempat ikuti beberapa. Ada yang tak sempat, ada komitmen lain. Very useful, I think. I also learn from all the speakers.
Yeah.
Thank you to all of you who attended today. Spend your very precious half a day morning to listen to my berceloteh ni kan. Okay, and listening I think is the hardest thing to do. Bercakap senang tau, nak dengar susah, betul tak? Thank you. Oh, sorry Encik Surya, saya panggil Puan Surya Dr. Surya. Sorry, thank you Encik Surya. Encik Surya is a developer for electric motorbike. Wow, an innovator. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy that you are part of this session today.
Okay. So ada lagi yang nak buka kamera. Sambil-sambil kamera di on, ada lagi yang mungkin nak buka. Kita sudahi program kita pada hari ini dengan surat tasbih kafarah dan surat al-asr. Okay, saya mula ambil lah ya. Okay, sekejap lagi. Next page. Okay, saya rasa itu saja.
Thank you.
Terima kasih semua.
Thank you. Bye everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Zul. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Zaidi, for being a very active participant today. I hope you are in my class. Jadi student I aktif macam ni.
Inshallah, I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you, Dr. Zul.
Bye everyone.
Okay, thank you.